Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucs! Woo! Black and gold on the field tonight. Another summer night under the lights. The city shining by the riverside, PNC glowing as the sun goes down. Every fan has a story to tell, every seed holds a dream somehow. The bridges stand like they always have, watching generations pass. From April days to October hopes, we're chasing every chance we have. Hear the crowd begin to sing, feel the energy it brings. Raise the Jolly Roger high, let it wave across the sky. Every pitch and every play, Pittsburgh pride won't fade away. Black and gold, we're standing strong, through the highs and all the long nights. We'll be here with Dr. Delay. Raise the Jolly Roger today. With skins takes the mound, the crowd comes alive. Fastballs blazing as they fly by. Ashcraft battles with a fearless heart, bringing the fire right from the start. Reynolds keeps the lineup moving along, steady and strong when the game's on the line. O'Neal Cruz can change it with one mighty swing, sending moonshots where the outfielders dream. Brandon Lowe brings power when the moment is big, finding the gaps and delivering jacks. Ryan O'Hearn steps in, ready to fight, helping keep the offense rolling all night. Spencer Horwitz strikes through every at-bat with the coolest bat flips. After the fact, Nick Speedy Gonzalez is flying around, turning base hits into extra ground. Connor Griffin's future shines bright, a young bucko chasing the spotlight. The next generation is coming our way, building tomorrow while winning today. While winning today. We've waited through the storms, held on through every year. Still the city fills these stands, still the voices persevere. Through every rebuild, every dream, every season in between, the river keeps rolling, the fans still stay
Welcome back to the Dr. Delay Sports Network. I, of course, am Dr. Delay, bringing you coverage of the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Athletics. The Pirates 37-37, the Athletics 36-37. And, of course, the Pirates a great come-from-behind win yesterday, winning 6-5. Again, it looked pretty bad early, down 4-0 in the first. But the Battling Bucs made sure that they would get back to 500, and hopefully today they climb to past 500. We'll see if that can happen. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we have a great game today, and of course we'll get that 3D up for you guys as soon as possible. And of course we'll just look over the stats for the teams, just a little bit of stats here. Again, the Pirates 37-37, Athletics 36-37. Both teams again have a really solid OPS. They can get on base. They can hit for power. Pirates, of course, taking more advantage. Believe it or not, I know the Pirates have kind of, not really good at pushing across, with runners in scoring position. But, they still do have the fifth most runs in baseball. The Athletics tied for 13th. And, of course, both of the pitching has been horrendous. Just absolutely atrocious for both teams. More so with the fielding, though, for the Pirates. As you can see, the Pirates fielding tied for 27th. The Athletics actually tied for 6th. So it's more for the fielding of the Athletics, kind of keeping it more respectable. Whereas the fielding for the Pirates, that is just a bummer. We'll go over the starting lineup real quick for the Pirates. Spencer Horwitz going to be leading off for the Pirates. He'll be followed by Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez. Marcel, the strikeout Ozuna, is starting today. Then we have Jake Mangum, Jared Triolo, and Henry Davis. The starting pitcher for the Athletics is Aaron Savali. He is a veteran pitcher. He's been around the league for a while. His last start, though, was about a month ago. So it has been a good bit since he's pitched. So can the Pirates keep those bats hot? Can they keep it going? Because, again, the offense is kind of in a little bit of a slump as of late. How nice of the Pirates to help out Savali with the pitching or the catching there. But, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Orville, Fear the Beard, Brian, Anthony, Sean. Again, thank you guys all. SB, Russell, appreciate you, man. Thomas, good to see you. Thank you guys again all. Jed, appreciate you, man. Sam, again, I hope I get everybody here. The real Cody, appreciate you, man. Did I skip anyone? I'm just kind of... Thomas, again, thank you, Thomas. Let's see who else we got here. Regardless, thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. I do appreciate it. Again, Game 3 of the series. Again, Aaron Savali with a 5-2 record, 4.20 ERA, whip of a 1.47. Like I said, though, again, hasn't pitched in almost a month. So, again, can the Pirates take advantage? So we'll see. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Tomahawk Chop, yep. Yeah, no, the Florida State one is better. All right, Horwitz at the plate. First pitch is going to be outside. Ball one as we're underway here in Sacramento. Horwitz, again, batting .277, OPS of .829, 9 home runs, 31 RBIs on the season. 0-1 count. Savali kicks and deals. That's going to be ripped to right, and that's going to drop in for a base hit, and that should be an extra base as Horwitz are just now rounding first. And he is now going to be at second. Again, not the fastest guy in the world, but hey, it's a double regardless. A leadoff double for the Pirates. And that'll bring up Brandon Lau. Again, he hit the go-ahead home run in the 9th yesterday, batting .239 on the year, OPS of .832, 18 home runs, 47 RBIs on the season. Good stuff for the Pirates. Let's go, Jason. Welcome on in. Roy, good to see you. Roy from Rowlett checking in as always. Thank you very much. Tomahawk belongs to Florida State. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Savali looks back at Horwitz. The pitch to Lau. That's going to be off the plate there. Ball 189 on the cutter. Savali, again, a veteran. Has been around for a while. Not going to blow it by you with his velocity. But, again, does have a lot of break on his off-speed pitches. 1-0 count. Savali sets. And delivers. That's going to be a fastball upstairs. 2-0, 91 on the fastball. Matthew, welcome on in. Stick to bats. Oh, yeah. Got to get the bats going once again. Again, yesterday was a good sign, but we'll see if that can keep on going tonight. The 2-0. And Emmis is upstairs 3-0. Again, thank you for the subs, people. 9420. We actually signed off with that last night. But as always, you wake up, and then you always lose about 3 or 4 people every single day. 3-0 to Lau, the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. Backdoored him with the cutter. Nice comeback. Oh, yeah, Dave, it was great. I don't know when Zach Felon is at the plate. Well, I don't know. Zach Felon, that is a very mischievous name. No, Zach Geloff, he'll be in the bottom of the first or possibly the second. Here's the 3-1 to Lau. Swing and a miss. Tied him up with the cutter this time. Lau may ask for time here. 3-2 to Lau. Savali waiting for Lau to get back in the box. Horwitz takes his lead at first. Savali readies. Keeping an eye on Horwitz. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. Ball 4. So Lau works the walk. And runners on first and second for the Pirates with still nobody out. And Brian Reynolds will be at the plate. He's batting .280, OPS of .870, 10 home runs, 45 RBIs on the year. Again, just a guy that's just putting the team on his back right now. How's it going, Jay? Welcome in. You're good. Never apologize for that. Never apologize for that. Again, I'm just entertainment. If you can even call it that. You're good, man. Savali sets and deals as Reynolds sends this to right field. Backing up is Butler. Butler! Oh, he misjudged it, and it's going to be a RBI double. Butler was going straight back to the wall, but it actually died at the track. Wow. Well, hey, the Pirates are leading 1-0. Unsure. I guess it's going to count as a double. An RBI double. Really, off the bat, it looked like it was gone, to be honest with you. A hanging curveball. Reynolds, I guess, just missed it, even though it was given a good ride. Greg Brown said that the wind pushed it back in. Yeah, it is windy out there, yes. So maybe not so many home runs today, if any. Here's the pitch to O'Hearn. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Yeah, the flags are blowing straight in from right to left. Wow, so Butler just misjudged. Again, the wind messed with him there. Runners on second and third, nobody out. Pirates leading 1-0. Again, hoist a cone to the chat. So that's a breaking ball outside, 2-0. So Brian Reynolds, 24 straight games getting on base. I mean, like I said, this guy is just on a tear, playing some of the best baseball of his career. 1-1 count. Here is the pitch to O'Hearn as that's going to be sent to left. Backing up as the left fielder. He's at the warning track. It's off the wall. Soderstrom throws it in. Lau's going to score. Reynolds, I believe, scores as well. It's 3-0 Pirates. Ryan O'Hearn with the 2 RBI double. And the Pirates are up a field goal. Just like that. The Steelers over the Raiders. Just to win, baby. And we'll take it. And get some more woohoos. Got to make up for the other one. 3 of them. So look at that. Get some more cones there. Again, 3-0 Pirates. As Nick Gonzalez will be at the plate. Speedy Gonzalez. Here is the pitch to Speedy. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Gonzalez, again, kind of slumping as of late. Batting .291. OPS of .700. 2 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season. O'Hearn at second. The pitch as Gonzalez sends this to left. He's backing up. Soderstrom makes the catch. Throws it to third. O'Hearn's tagging up, and O'Hearn is safe. That was gutsy. A pretty solid throw by Soderstrom, but O'Hearn just had a really good jump. So Gonzalez is out, but hey, not a bad out at all. Moves the runner up to 90 feet away. And that's going to bring up our favorite Pirate, Marcell, the strikeout Ozuna. Again, actually put the K in parentheses in honor of his fabulous gameplay. Batting 193, OPS of 573. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, 0-1. 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. Ozuna again. I mean, you have to imagine that he's down to his last opportunities here with the Pirates. Maybe another month because, of course, Griffin and Cruz both being out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And, well, Ozuna a strike away from living up to his nickname we gave him. Gotta keep it going, Chris. Oh, yeah, 3 runs for sure. Smoking hot start for the Bucs for sure. Taking advantage of a pitcher that, again, hasn't pitched since the end of May. Here's the 0-2 to Ozuna. That's a ground ball. And there's no strikeouts as he throws to first for out number 2. O'Hearn has to stay put. So Ozuna with really the first unproductive out for the Pirates. But there's 2 outs regardless. Again with the runner on third. And that'll bring up Jake Mangum. You have to imagine a ball we put in play here. Is batting .299, OPS of 704, 1 homer, and 12 RBIs. Lighting it up at 193. He really is. No more memberships. Yeah, no more memes. That was a meme. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, I can't believe no one told me. You guys let me down. Just making me look like a fool. Unbelievable stuff. I am the clown. Again, I'm just the jester. I'm just a clown here. Here's the 0-1. That is in there for a called strike. 0-2 to Mangum. Again, runner on third with 2 outs. Pirates leading 3-0. Double, walk, double, double. That is a good way to start a game. 0-2 count. Savali sets. Readies and delivers. That's upstairs. 1-2, 92 on the fastball. Why is he still here? I don't know. I was going to kill your spirit. No, not even you, Marcel. Yeah. Yeah, that's... It is what it is, you know. 1-2 counts. Savali delivers. That's going to be a little flare there. Backing up as the third baseman, Galoff, who makes the catch for out number 3. But the first 4 hitters make some noise. 3 runs for the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Pirates 3, Athletics nothing. Tris complaining, of course. Doesn't see the runs, apparently. Good night. Well, good night, Matthew. Hopefully all is well there. All right. Your starting lineup for the Athletics. It's going to be Nick Kurtz leading out for the Athletics. He'll be followed by Shea Langoliers, Tyler Soderstrom, Jacob Wilson, Jonah Heim, Zach Gieloff, Lawrence Butler, Henry Bolte, Jeff McNeil. The only real change is Carlos Cortez is no longer DHing. He's been playing the last 2 games. I don't think he recorded a hit. And then they're going to give Shea Langoliers a break from behind the plate. He moves to DH. Jonah Heim catches. So, again, thank you guys very much. Of course, an updated look at the NL wildcard standings. Of course, again, this is a snapshot prior to the games being played today. The Pirates entering today 2 games back of the Nationals. It is I believe the Nationals lost. So if the Pirates win, there's an opportunity to just be a game back. Of course, plenty of ball game left. Of course, here's the National League standings. Yes, we got some colors there. It's going to be a pain in the butt later down the road, but I figure might as well do that now. Not going to do it with the NL wild card. That would be a really pain in the butt, but we're not going to do that yet. Getting the Pirates 37-37. The Athletics 36-37. Game and a half back from the Mariners. All right. Hopefully you guys like the graphics. Trying to improve the channel. Really looking forward to the NFL season, of course. All right, Braxton Ashcraft on the mound as he fires a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Nick Kurtz. Kurtz is batting .292, OPS of 1,000, 18 home runs, 37 RBIs. As Ashcraft delivers a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-2. Ashcraft 5-3 with a 3.30 ERA. Whip of a 1.10. Has struggled as of late, though. So that ERA, again, was sitting in the 2s for a good bit, but it has risen to the 3s. Hopefully we get to see old Ashcraft back, as that's going to be fouled back. And it's still 0-2 to Kurtz. Burley, appreciate you, man, for hanging out. How do the Pirates score? Double walk, double, double. Here's the 0-2. Called strike 3, struck him out. Woo-hoo! Kurtz goes down with the K. And there's one away on Dr. Delay. And that'll bring up Shea Langoliers DHing tonight, batting .279, OPS of .871, 18 homers, 36 RBIs. Alex, how's it going? 66 Mario likes. Sure. I don't know what that really means, but I'll take it, though. Here is the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. So I am not Football Nation. I'm not too sure if you think I am. Definitely not Football Nation. Had to resubscribe to your channel again. That's twice this week. Really? So that is unfortunate. I'm just getting... people are just unsubbing. I don't know if you're now. You're probably not. I don't know. YouTube hates me. So that's a break ball upstairs, 1-1. Cards, Phils, Nationals all lost. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know the Phillies lost. Okay. All right, well, that's cool. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be popped up as Davis is going to look back. And that's going to be a souvenir. That's interesting. How's it going, Pit Dad? Watching on Fubo, you calling the game. Appreciate you, man. Sorry, that's going to be a downgrade from the great Greg Brown. Red Sox lost too. Yeah, it's tough. Good to see you again. Hopefully all is well, though. Obviously not with the Red Sox, but with you personally. 1-2 count to Langoliers. So a little bit of a delay. So I don't know what happened. Oh, wow. What a catch by the... Just barehanded the catch. So that's going to be off the plate there. 2-2. Missing on the slider. Need Horwitz go yard. Well, that'd be nice. That'd be homer number 10 for him. 2-2 to Langoliers as Ashcraft readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be slicing foul. Still 2-2. And thank you, Anthony Jacoby. Appreciate you, man. This tune is looking good, Max, for sure. Position I play in baseball. Well, when I was skinny, I could play center field. That's what I played. 2-2 the pitch. That should be strike 3, but unfortunately, the umpire granting ball 3 to Langoliers. Davis again, usually pretty good at challenges, but Pirates, yeah, and Davis is ready to throw to third. Should have just challenged. 3-2. Here is the pitch. That's going to be hit right to the second baseman. Wow, wow, wow. What a play. He was ready to go. Line out to Lau. That is out number 2, and that'll bring up Tyler Soderstrom's batting .242, OPS of .814, 12 home runs, 39 RBIs. Let's get it done. Appreciate you, Backroads, man, for hanging out. Greg Brown is a legend for sure. He is the GOAT. Here's the pitch. That's going to be downstairs ball. It gets a lot of hate. I mean, I'm sorry. He's great. He really is. I'm taking some time away from the computer. Yeah, no, I touch grass. I hear you, man. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be flown out to left center field. On the run is Reynolds. Reynolds makes the catch for out number 3. We go to the top of the second. Pirates 3, Athletics nothing. Like I took the night off. Yeah, well, yeah. Again, the Phillies are still looking really good. Can't take anything away. You're not the only person, because I follow quite a few people who have complained. Interesting. That is shocking. Wouldn't surprise me, but oh well. Maybe it's because I say Indians and Redskins. That's probably what it is. They won't let me have success, but we will have success regardless. Regardless of them. Thank you guys for the subs. So I wasn't able to find a really good thing. I don't know, but I like a noise to like commemorate subs, but oh well, we'll figure it out later down the road. Jared Triello is going to be leading off for the Pirates. He'll be followed by Henry Davis and then Spencer Horwitz in the top of the second. We'll look at what's going on across Major League Baseball. Again, really cool. We got the ticker down here, just in case you don't want to wait till the bottom of the innings, or of course you don't want to look at your phone or whatever. The Giants leading 7-2 over the Braves. Yankees 10, White Sox 4, Brewers 9, Indians 4, Cubs 8, Rockies 2, Orioles and the Mariners 0-0. Final scores from earlier. The Mets over the Reds 9-1, Royals over the Nationals 6-2, Marlins over the Phillies 12-4, Giants over the Braves 7-2. So an opportunity for the Giants to sweep the Braves today. That'd be interesting. Astros over the Tigers 4-2, Padres 6, Cardinals 1, Dodgers over the Rays 5-4. Diamondbacks over the Angels 8-1, and the Blue Jays over the Red Sox 3-0. All right, we are ready to get back into action here in Sacramento again. 3-0 Pirates. Really good start. Hopefully they can keep it going. We'll try to get you some weather. What's going on? I like the Anthony's always been asking me about the weather. Did not do it tonight. That's okay. So that's going to be sent out to center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Triolo with a solo bagger. Look at that. Triolo, again, not a guy that is exactly loved by the Pittsburgh fan base, but hey, getting a single, that'll work. By the way, 82 degrees in Sacramento. I want to try to remember that from now on, Anthony, to try to just get the weather. I think that's a good touch. That's definitely a nice addition to the broadcast. Sunny day, by the way, partly cloudy as well. Here's the pitch to Davis. That's going to be off the plate, ball one. Davis again, batting a measly 135, OPS of 514, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. Again, another guy where it's kind of now or never. Well, maybe not never, but again, Joey Bart is working his way back. And it seems like he's going to be on the MLB roster, because that's going to be chopped foul 101. And I just don't see how you take off Endy Rodriguez, who has been crushing the ball. And he has an OPS north of 800 as well. So I don't know. Davis is really going to have to get it together. 101 counts. Pickoff attempt, but looks like the ball was on top of Lau's back. I don't know. Oh, no, pardon me, not Lau. Triolo. Like Brandon Lau for a sec. Well, safe. All right, let's get back to the chat here again. Sorry about that. Nice inning for Ashcraft. Yep. Here's the 1-1 to Davis, and that's going to be hit to left. Coming is the left fielder, sliding catch. Nice catch by Soderstrom. For round number 1, it was hit well, but unfortunately, Soderstrom just charging in makes a good play. Out number 1. And that'll flip the lineup over for the Pirates. And Spencer Horwitz, we have to play it again, had a double to lead off the game. Let's go, Pirates. Appreciate you, Lamar, for hanging out. Cooper Pratt, congrats to him. You were pretty surprised by the lap. I was. Chi-Man, good to see you, man. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully your stream went well. Here's the pitch to Horwitz. That's going to be off the plate, but it's called a strike. So a favorable call for the Athletics, 0-1 to Horwitz. Folks, make sure to check out Chi-Man. Chi-Man's going to be covering a lot of the Dodgers. Also did the Red Sox today. Because of our friend of the channel, Thomas Fitzpatrick, not able to call the games right now, had a collapsed lung, but he seems to be recovering well. So that's another channel we'll probably be redirecting to every now and then. So another friend of the channel. It's always good to spread the love, as that's going to be missing off the plate 2-1. Go ahead and also return the favor here. So congratulations, you are promoted. 2-1 count to Horwitz. Savali sets and delivers. That's off the plate, 3-1. And it looks like Heim's going to challenge, going to lose. I think Heim was, I don't know, thinking that first pitch looked good, but no, that first pitch set him up for failure, because that one, yes, that's a lost challenge for the Athletics. And, yeah, the Athletics only have one challenge left. Oh my gosh, Alex, well, that's good. He's staying fit. What's wrong with Triolo? Triolo, it's just not well liked, but, he's all right, I guess. He's a good backup player. Keep all 3 catchers. I don't know about all that. How's it going? AJ, welcome on in. Go Buccos. We're trending in the right direction. I'm on vacation in Naples, Florida, and feeling generous. Cheers. Thank you for the generous super chat. I really do appreciate it. Here's the 3-1. Horwitz rips this to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. W's in the chat for AJ. Triolo's rounding third. Might be going home. He does not, as that was a wise decision because a really good throw by Butler keeps Triolo at third. Jeez, I really thought Triolo would be in, but I didn't realize Butler had a cannon on him. So that is a double for Horwitz as Triolo's at third. So second and third with just one out, and Brandon Lau at the plate, and he walked in his last appearance. Infield is in for the Athletics as Savali sets, rocks, and fires. That's upstairs. Throw to third. And Triolo is safe, barely. He's got to be careful over there. Personal play. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. 1-0 count to Lau. Savali, he readies. And delivers. That's in the dirt. Handled well by Heim, keeping in front of him. 2-0 to Brandon Lau. Savali again. You can definitely tell that he's a little rusty. Again, the numbers aren't too bad. Again, a 4.20 ERA. I mean, that'll work for the Pirates. But he's looking like a Pirate pitcher tonight. And allowing 3 runs in the first. Runners on second, third again with 1 out. Lau at the plate, 2-0 counts. The pitch, swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. That one was out of the zone. Cutter kind of jammed him there, 2-1. Let's go, Jeff. Bucs starting well. Yeah, double for Mary. Yep. Mary had her birthday the other day. 2-1 counts. The pitch. That's going to be foul back 2-2. Yes, make sure to click the link there and subscribe to Chi-Man. Appreciate you, man. Two and 2 to Lau. Savali readies, and Lau's going to call for time. Notice pitchers as of late, they're kind of pitching high and into Lau. Maybe that's a kind of a weak point for him. Because, again, he's been in a slump, and that seems to be kind of where they target. They kind of try to jam him inside, not letting him get extended. Of course, he's always in swing mode. The 2-2, as that's a jammer. A little flare to center. That's going to drop in. Throws to the plate. Oh, it's off the glove, and Triolo scores easily. Oh, it shattered his bat, but he had enough power to get it out to center. And that is an RBI single. Of course, Horwitz stayed at second. I think he thought he was going to get caught. Again, they jammed him there, and yet he was still able to muscle it out to center. And again, gave it a good ride. Triolo even backed up a little bit. Luckily, again, the throw was about to be cut off by Wilson, but it went off his glove. So the Pirates lead 4-0. Hoist another cone in the chat as the pitching coach for the Athletics having a chat with Savali. You have to wonder if he's threatening jobs. I mean, you really doubt that. I mean, that would be kind of uncalled for. But you have to wonder if the thought is there. Let's go, Miss Donna. Welcome on in. I'm sorry to hear that about your day, but hopefully the Pirates can cheer you up as, again, they're leading 4-0 over the Athletics. Pirates from 3 weeks ago. Yes, it does appear to be the case, but again, still a long way to go until the end of the game. Reynolds at the plate, the pitch. That's going to be flown to left, but that's going to hook foul. And it's 0-1 again. He doubled, an RBI double in the first. Wind prevented a home run. That's what the StatCast is saying. So if the wind was not blowing in like that, again, pretty fierce winds from right right to left, kind of blowing in. Here's the 0-1 to Reynolds. Checks his swing. Does not go. And it's 1-1. That could have been a strike, but I'm not the umpire. I'm not going to complain. Also 50. Nice. Good stuff. Who's first Steeler to be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame? That's a good question. That's going to be off the plate 2-1. Probably a guy from the 30s or 40s. Maybe Ernie Stotner. I don't know. Here's the 2-1. As that's hit to center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Possibly scores Horwitz. He's rounding third. He's going to the plate. Throw to second. Lau is safe. Horwitz is safe. It's 5-0 Pirates. Another RBI for B-Ray. Hoist the cones, folks. Man, the Pirates came to play tonight. Taking advantage again of the situation where, again, the guy hasn't pitched in nearly a month. And, of course, it just seemed like for a stretch, I mean, you could put up anybody on the mound. As long as you're facing the Pirates, they look really good. Not tonight. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, the pitch. That's a sweeping breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Ryan O'Hearn. Again, he's 1 for 1 of the night. A 2 RBI double in his last appearance. John Henry Johnson's a good pitch. I know Jack Butler also was in the Hall. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know when. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Sweeping curveball there. Again, a slow one. Below the zone. Got him with chase. Oh, and 2 counts. Savali ready again. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Savali kicks and deals. That's going to be a chopper to short. Possible double play. There's one. Throw to first. Not in time. O'Hearn actually runs it out and beats it out. I mean, he runs it out normally, but I'm surprised he beat it out. Not exactly the fastest guy in the world. So moves Lau to third. Reynolds is out, and O'Hearn will be at first with Nick Gonzalez at the plate. Speedy Gonzalez, again, 0 for 1. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Savali readies. Pitch number 42 for him. Here is the pitch. Sweeping curveball downstairs. 1-0. Jared Jones or Bubba? Jones. 1-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1, 89 on the cutter. No, definitely, yeah, Stewart now. He was playing. The dang Pirates for sure. Yeah, it's a good so far. Good start. 1-1 count to Gonzalez. Catcher setting up away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2, back-to-back cutters. Let's go on Redland. Welcome on in. 1-2 counts to Nicky G. And Savali's going to step off as he was running out of time. Catching the game on the road tonight, hanging out in the hotel from Brattleboro, Vermont. I was going to say Virginia Tech. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Gonzalez. Go! But the Pirates do add on to the lead. They put up 2 runs here in the second as they now lead 5-0 over the Athletics. Keep the good vibes rolling. Oh, yeah, for sure. Jones in the pen, yeah, for sure. See Bubba as a closer. Yeah, I guarantee he would actually be really good, but Jaginski with Jones, somewhat. I don't know. Like I said, I'd rather just acquire some arms. Personally, we need some more. I know it's easier said than done. Jump for the Athletics is going to be Jacob Wilson, Jonah Heim, and Zach Geloff. So I know Zach Geloff has been a fan favorite as far as gambling. A lot of people are wondering when he's going to hit.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
A lot of people have lost money on this guy, so we'll see if he actually wins them money tonight. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is going well in your neck of the woods. Folks, if you haven't done so already, I'll leave this up for about 10 seconds. Make sure to pull out your phone, scan the QR code, and vote for your Pittsburgh Pirates. Again, the Pirates not getting any love when it comes to the All-Star voting. Again, it's pretty much a popularity contest. And, of course, the Pirates don't exactly have the biggest fan base in the world. So, yeah, not much there, despite, of course, some stellar stellar players. So make sure to scan the QR code, vote for your Pittsburgh Pirates. And, of course, hey, might as well vote for the Athletics. And Athletic fans, hey, we'll vote for the Athletics. You vote for the Pirates. And the NLAL, you know, vice versa. I think it all works out. Got to help out each other with the small markets. So appreciate you guys, again, for hanging out for this one. Jacob Wilson's going to be at the plate to start off the bottom of the second. He's batting .282, OPS of .692, 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. Checks his swing upstairs, ball 1. To Wilson, 98 on the fastball. Art Rooney. Ah, okay. The owner. That's fair. That's fair. Here's the 1-0 to Wilson. That's going to be fouled back 1-1. Oh, dang it. Yep. Yep. Gonna start using that now when people tell me their bets and they lose. I mean, I'm fine. You want to bet, you bet. Good luck to you, but I find it that most people lose. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be fouled back 1-2. Otherwise, the gambling wouldn't be in business. So, there you go. Again, thank you for the sub, people. I appreciate it, man. Woo-hoo! Trying to get to 10,000. Of course, again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure to subscribe to the channel as Wilson fouls that back. And, of course, leave a like as well. Trying to keep the streak of 150 going. We're already at 106. That's great. That is fantastic. 1-2 to Wilson as Ashcraft readies, kicks, and deals. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Trillo charging in, throws to first, and gets the hustling Wilson for out number 1. All right, that'll bring up Jonah Heim catching tonight's batting .239, OPS of .786, 5 home runs, and 14 RBIs. Showing a replay there. That breaking ball was way out of the zone. Wilson, a guy, again, that won't walk much. He just wants to put bat to ball. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs, 1-0 to Jonah Heim. Wow, Reynolds, Ashcraft, yep. Here's the 1-0. That misses outside and away. 2-0. Outside and away. Upstairs and away. Dinner tonight, chicken salad. Still some leftover chicken salad. I need to finish. Here's the 2-0. That misses inside, ball 3. So he falls behind. Jonah Heim, again, hasn't seen at bat in this series. Ashcraft sets, kicks, and delivers. That's inside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Ashcraft. That's a little shocking there. Ashcraft wants a new baseball. Enough of that guy. That'll bring up Zach Geloff, or Geloff. I really don't know how to pronounce the name. Regardless, he's batting .286, OPS of .835, 10 home runs, and 28 RBIs on the season. All right, here is the pitch. That's going to be inside. It's called a strike. Geloff doesn't like the call. Does not challenge, though. Again, the Athletics only down to... They're down to one more challenge. 0-1 count. Ashcraft delivers. That's going to be sent out to right. But it's right at O'Hearn, who makes the catch for out number 2. And he throws to second. As Heim's going to have to retreat back to first. And there's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Lawrence Butler, who's batting .196, OPS of .572, 4 home runs, and 19 RBIs. World War II. There were two teams. There's the Steagles and then Card Pitt in 1944, and I don't think they won a game. Here's the pitch to Butler. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. And thank you, Ms. Don. I appreciate it. Yes, subbing helps a lot. Leaving likes helps a lot for sure. 0-1 count to Butler. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs. 1-1. Davis telling Ashcraft that he's good. Homemade ham and cheese sliders. There we go. Not really a ham guy, but I'll give it a shot. 1-1. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back, as that'll be a souvenir. 1-2 to Butler. Don't get bitten by that bullpen. Oh, yeah, for sure. Steelers cut. They cut Johnny Unitas. 1-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That will work. We go to the top of the third. Pirates leading 5-0 over the Athletics. I also think they also cut Leonard Dawson. But I cannot confirm that part. But I know for sure Unitas. All right, the Cubs leading over the Rockies 8-5. Orioles 2, Mariners nothing. Again, a lot of final scores. So this is going to be probably the last game on today. This one and or the game in Seattle. The Mets over the Reds 9-1. Royals 6, Nationals 2. Marlins over the Phillies 12-4. Giants over the Braves 7-2. And also they defeated the Braves as well 7-5. Astros over the Tigers 4-2. Padres over the Cardinals 6-1. Dodgers over the Rays 5-4. Diamondbacks over the Angels 8-1. Blue Jays over the Red Sox 3-0. Yankees over the White Sox 10-5. And the Brewers over the Indians 9-4. Folks, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, it helps small channels like mine. Leaving a like, of course, just tells YouTube, hey, this guy's doing a good job. And, of course, it pushes out the stream to more potential viewers. And, of course, subscribing means, hey, there's more sports on your YouTube feed. So if you're a sports fan, you're subscribing. As, again, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the beginning of football season. And, of course, that is very, very soon. So I need your help to get there very much. Thank you again for tuning in. Just looking at the chat here. Traded Unitas to Baltimore. Yep, Cutland. Okay, there we go. All right, again, 2 up for the Pirates will be Marcell the Strikeout Ozuna, Jake Mangum, and Jared Triolo. I just realized I never changed the ticker. So 84 days now away from the NFL season. Antonio Brown days away. All right, we'll see what Ozuna can do here. Again, probably running. He's running. There's no probably. He is running out of opportunities to really find this form that he's been the last few years. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 to Ozuna. 87 on the cutter. 10 March Road. I did not know that. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be downstairs 1-1. Thank you very much. I appreciate it there. Appreciate it, go. Thank you very much. 1-1 count to Ozuna. Here is the pitch. And that's going to be sent out to center field. On the run is the center fielder. He can't make the catch. Bolte was bolting, but could not bolt fast enough as Ozuna with the leadoff single. And we all know that that's incredibly rare. So single there for Ozuna, and that'll bring up Jake Mangum as 0 for 1 in today's ball game. Gets a moonshot tonight? Probably not. Charlie's one of your favorites. He plays shortstop or third every day with stellar defense. Yeah, he's pretty good defensively. Just really needs to get that bat going. Here's the pitch to Mangum. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I'm not as negative towards him as other people are. But, yeah, he's really got to get it together. He's supposed to be a guy that can hit for contact, and he hasn't done that at the major league level. Not in the last 3 years. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-2 backdoor breaking ball. He's good on the. I mean, he's a great guy though to plug and play every now and then for sure. For sure. 0-2 to Mangum. Again, Ozuna at first. Savali readies and fires. As that's going to be sent out to left. Jogging as the left fielder makes the catch. Soderstrom with a nice little catch for out number 1. Ozuna, I think, was just staying put at first the whole time. And that'll bring up Jared Triolo, who is 1 for 1 in today's ball game. Paul Skeen's been struggling this year, not sure. I mean, I think that's a little overblown, but yeah, he's definitely not what he was. Savali sets and delivers. That's inside ball 1. One to Triolo. Savali delivers. That's chopped foul. And it's 1-1 to Triolo. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Pirates, of course, leading 5-0. 3 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. Really good start for the Pirates. Savali, though, looking like he may be settling in, as he is retired 3 of the last 4 batters, but we'll see. It's still a 250 clip for the Pirates, as that's inside 2-1. And thank you, Darryl, for hanging out. Appreciate you, man. 1960, great running back for other teams, John Henry Johnson. I guess I missed that. Yeah, John Henry Johnson. We got him in his older age and was still kicking butt. I was alive back then. I would know. Here's the 2-1 to Triolo. Swing and a miss. Chased the ball outside the zone. 2-2. Pirates 5. Yes, Miss Mary. The Pirates are looking pretty good. Plays trash. Yeah, not yeah. Ridlin, I hear you. How's it going, Rhino? Rhino, I hope you're doing all right, man. I miss you for sure. I genuinely miss you. So that's going to be hit to second. That's going to get past the second baseman for a base hit. Ozuna chugging to second. Triolo 2 for 2 on the night. Look at him go. That's going to bring up Henry Davis 0 for 1 on the night. Folks, make sure to check out my friend Rising Rhino. And again, he covers a lot of football. He covers the most football on YouTube, more football than me. I really strictly NFL college football. He goes above and beyond, covers the Canadian League. He covers the UFL. He covers any football league in Europe, which I don't know if that's still a thing. I can't remember. But yeah, make sure to check out Rising Rhino. Again, we're going to host a show together as well and talk football. It'll be very fun. Hopefully we'll see you there, as we're going to try to compete with Grossi and company. But I'm sure we'll have a great time. We'll call it rage bait. They call it clickbait. We'll be rage bait. Looks like there's a mound visit. Not too sure if it's a pitching change for the Athletics. But again, they're just, I don't know. Looks like it's not a pitching change. Savali, again, a rough start for him. Looks like, though, the Athletics are warming up a left-handed reliever. Again, that could be trouble for the Pirates. Typically do struggle against lefties. But they've had their moments. All right, Davis at the plate. Savali deals. That's a, well, half-hearted swing. Did he go? He did not. 1-0. A long weekend. All right, gotcha. Well, glad that you're good. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be off the plate. 2-0. Got as soon as Walker. He's chucking to second. Thank you, Jay, for hanging out, man. Appreciate you for hanging out. 2-0 to Davis. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big swing down to a knee. It's 2-1. Savali, by the way, at 60 pitches. Not the ideal start that he had in mind. Yeah, Ryan also covers the NBA. If you like the NBA, he covers that. I do not. So again, hey, that's why we have a bunch of different streamers, a bunch of different options. You can pick and choose what you want, as that's going to be in the dirt. 3-1, as Davis picking and choosing his pitches very well. Langeliers going to smash a homer in just a matter if he gets any RBIs. Langeliers is a very impressive ball player for sure. It'd be great on the Pirates. I don't think the A's are going to cut ties with Langeliers in a playoff push. The 3-1, that's going to be popped up, and that will be a foul ball, as that is another souvenir. No, you're good, user. I hear you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to keep it this way. This is what works. 3-2 counts. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Davis. Go! And that'll bring up Horwitz. Horwitz 2 for 2 on the night. Again, a couple of doubles. A pair of doubles. So 2 for 2. 2 doubles. 2 outs. 2 men on. So 2's already wild. Here is the pitch to Horwitz. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 92 on the sinker. It's 0-1. Does he cover cricket? He might. The Pirates need a one-loss homestand soon. I hear you. No, they really do need to start winning at home. Here's the 0-1 as that is scooped to right. Butler is backing up. He's at the track, leaping, makes a great catch. Unbelievable. Oh, man, almost over Butler's head. Again, the wind was pushing it in as well. As it helps out Butler. The Pirates strand 2 as we go to the bottom of the third. 5-0 Pirates. August football. Well, I don't know about preseason, but yeah, college for sure. He's going to win. We'll see. Birdie, appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Love college. Oh, yeah. Where's Endy? He is not playing tonight. They went ahead and gave Davis a shot. Again, thank you for the subs. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Again, I need to find another noise. I was so close. Rhino, they recommended me to take the Mario thing. I'm like, no, that's your thing. I have to find another noise because obviously I love the woohoo, but I can't. I don't know. I can't press that all the time. All right, Henry Bolte, Henry Bolte, Jeff McNeil, and Nick Kurtz going to be the athletic hitters here in the bottom of the third. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, a reminder, the Pirates entering today only 2 games back. The Nationals lost, the Phillies lost, and the Cardinals lost. So I'm just saying again, for those that are saying the season is over, even if they were to lose tonight, the season is not over. I just want to make that clear. Okay, plenty of baseball left, I assure you. There have been teams that have came back from 2 games down with about 80 games to go. I assure you it's happened before. It's happened a lot, actually. It'll be okay, I promise. Of course, again, a look at the National League standings in the Pirates. I know they're in 4th, but the National League is really good. That's just the way it is. And, of course, again, the Athletics, only a game and a half back of the AL West. And I believe they still currently hold the final wild card spot regardless. So the Athletics, again, they might be in the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That's going to be inside ball 1 there to Bolte as Ashcraft kicks and delivers. That's going to be fouled off his foot, and it's 1-1. Athletics can score bunches, just ask after they played the Crew last week. No, yeah, that was definitely a good series. Again, appreciate you, Jeff, for hanging out. 1-1 to Bolte, the pitch. That's inside 2-1. Special thanks for the assist now. How about a Pirates 12-1 win tonight? That'd be great. But I don't know. I'll take anything. I don't care if it's 5-0. I don't care if it's 5-4 as it's a tapper back to Ashcraft. He tosses to Horwitz and gets Bolte. He was bolting down the line again, just living up to that last name. But he is out. That'll bring up Jeff McNeil. McNeil batting .236, OPS of .629, 3 home runs and 19 RBIs on the season. Do you feel comfortable with an early fire inning? I mean, I kind of do with Ashcraft on the mound, yes. But again, obviously, you want to see some more runs. That misses off the plate, ball 1. You definitely don't want to take the foot off the gas. And again, I for one am hoping that they bring out Savali for inning number 4, but I do doubt that. I have the doubts. 1-0 to McNeil. That's going to be upstairs. 2-0. 97 on the fastball. Rhino, yes, we all miss Rhino, man. Rhino's great. Rhino is the GOAT. McNeil is going to ask for time late. Well, actually, no. Davis was really the one that got up first. I don't know what happened there, and Ashcraft was starting his delivery. That was weird. Well, Davis and Ashcraft will talk it over again. Thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure, of course, to subscribe to the channel. It is free. It is free. Again, you get a lot of Pirates baseball. If you're a Pirates fan, make sure to sub to the channel. And, of course, again, we'll start doing doubleheaders. I usually do doubleheaders, not as much as of late. It's been a while. We'll start those again after the All-Star break, whenever the playoff picture is starting to really get kind of interesting. We'll focus on teams that are in the playoff hunt, playoff picture for the doubleheaders. So it could feature A's. It really could, as that's inside 3-0 to Jeff McNeil, the number 9 hitter. The longtime Met walks, as that's ball 4. So the only time the Athletics have gotten on base tonight are random 4-pitch walks by Ashcraft. That is very odd. Regardless, that's going to flip the lineup over for the Athletics, and Nick Kurtz will be at the plate, and he is 0 for 1. Ashcraft readies and delivers. That's in there for a called strike. Backdoor with the slider, 0-1 to Kurtz. Cleveland is Indians. Yep. How's it going, Sam? World Cup commentary. I don't know if JJ and Rhino would do that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back 0-2. I don't know if I would do that. I think I'd be more comfortable doing it by myself. I don't know. I don't really know their soccer knowledge. But that'd be interesting, though. It definitely would be something. 0-2 count. Ashcraft readies. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He tied him up, struck him out. That'll work. Ashcraft now with 3 strikeouts on the night. 2 of them have been that powerful man, Kurtz. And there's 2 down. With Shea Langoliers at the plate again, DHing tonight. He is 0 for 1. Again, runner on first with 2 outs. Ashcraft readies. Sets and deals. That's going to be a jammer there to short. Triolo tosses to second for the force for outs number 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Pirates 5, Athletics nothing. Split screen. I don't know. You'll take 50 wins before the All-Star break. I mean, that would be really good. I don't know. I think that'd actually be around 500. But yeah, I'll take it. I will take 50 wins at the All-Star break. We'd love to hear you call Mrs. Game. Yeah, he was dominating for sure. All right, let me go ahead and check out. So, well, I just lost the chat, so I can't see you guys for about 2 minutes or so. All right, the Cubs leading 8-5 over the Rockies. Rockies with the Rhino. That could be a thing. The Orioles 2, Mariners nothing. And that is it. That is all that's happening across Major League Baseball. Again, the Mets over the Reds 9-1. Royals over the Nationals 6-2. Marlins over the Phillies 12-4. Giants over the Braves 7-2. Astros over the Tigers 4-2. Padres over the Cardinals 6-1. Dodgers over the Rays 5-4. Diamondbacks over the Angels 8-1. Blue Jays over the Red Sox 3-0. Yankees over the White Sox 10-0. The Giants over the Braves again 7-5, and the Brewers all over the Indians 9-4. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. Got the chat back. There we go. Due up for the Pirates going to be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Ryan O'Hearn. Of course, it's brought to you by YouTube memberships. Those, of course, help the channel out. And, of course, you get access to exclusive emojis only found here in Dr. Delay. So, again, thank you guys very much. Of course, the cone. That is the big one. Gonna hoist the cone. As Brandon Lau at the plate, he's 1 for 1 with the walk. And has an RBI on the night as well. We'll see again if the A's bring out Savali or they went with the reliever. No, they brought out Savali. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt, ball 1. Again, a reminder to make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. We're at 142 likes. Again, appreciate it. I really do. We definitely will hit 150. Have a chance for 200. That would be amazing, as that's going to be upstairs 2-0 on the curveball. Two and 0 count to Lau. The pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. 87 on the cutter. It's going Fish. Welcome on in. Fish usually chime in when the Pirates are losing. This is a shock. 2-1. Savali kicks and delivers. That's upstairs. 3-1. 3-1 to Lau. Savali at 68 pitches. 3-1. Savali delivers. Swing and a miss. Fold him with the cutter. 3-2. Lau will ask for time. Crooked inning. We had 2 of them. Appreciate you, Brian, for the 200 joules. Thank you very much. W in the chat for Brian. The 3-2 to Lau. Taken outside, ball 4. Could not wrap around that cutter. And Lau walks for the second time tonight. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Again, 2 for 2 on the night, a double and a single. A couple of RBIs to his name. And Reynolds has just been amazing just lately. Just not only today already, but just crushing the ball, doing well. Looks like Savali is going to be done. That is tough. So pitching change here in Sacramento, as Savali will head to the dugout. G-Man, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for becoming a member. I do appreciate it. You got your cones. There you go. W's in the chat. I appreciate it, man. That helps out the channel a lot. It really does. Name of the years the Pirates won the World Series: 79, 71, 60, 09, and 01. Those are my guesses. If those are not it, then I don't know any other year. Need some homers, but won a bet today. Good stuff. Good stuff, Nick. Appreciate you, man. Get a W here before dinner. It would be good. It would be good, but again, we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch. Folks, appreciate you for the sub. 9426. Again, trying to get to 10,000 by the time that hits 0. So we are just under 575 subscribers away. And of course, again, if you know any Pirates fans or just sports fan in general, feel free to share the channel out. Again, that helps the channel, of course, a lot. Again, trying to really get to that 10,000 mark as soon as possible, as that could open up the avenue to bigger and better things for sure. More so next year, I project. Not so much this year, but definitely the sooner the better, as that's just a huge milestone for creators. I really am not a creator. I'm a streamer, but yeah. You know what I mean. Again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Goku. Well, yeah, Goku, that's actually in memory of a one of my he was always in the chat. He went by Goku. He passed away, and he was my age. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough time. So, yeah, we have the Goku emoji as in remembrance of our friend Goku. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. That's going to be fouled back 0-1. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough time. 0-1 to Reynolds. Reynolds again, 2 for 2 on the night. New pitcher is Suarez. I'll be sure to get you his stats if they provide them to me. He's a lefty, so Reynolds batting from the right side. Again, he's had some success from the right side. Really, he's actually done better from the right side. It's a shame he doesn't face lefties more, but not really, because again, the rest of the team cannot really do well with lefties. 0-1 to Reynolds. Again, runner on first with nobody out. Here is the pitch. That's going to be off the plate, 1-1. Next level, yep. If you don't, they will come. No, you're good. You're good. No, that was he was fun. He was great. He's a legend. He'll always be remembered. 1-1 count to Reynolds. Suarez delivers. That's going to be off the plate, 2-1. Pirates have won the World Series 1909, 25. So I got 0-1 and 25. Okay, so I got 4 or 5. I'll take that. 2-1 count to Reynolds. The pitch. That's going to be sent out to right. Butler settles under it, fighting the sun, moving in now, and makes the catch. Again, that wind is going to be a problem for right fielders and just batters that hit it to right. Reynolds retired for the first time tonight. That rhymed. And that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who's 1 for 2 on the night. Oh, man. Look at the rhyming. Suarez sets. Catcher setting up inside. Here's the pitch. That's way inside. Ball 1, not where the catcher was. 1-0 to O'Hearn. Most likes you had on the stream? I don't know. Baseball, I think we've had 300 or 400. Football, over 1,000. Believe it or not. Again, football, that's really where the channel is at its best. So that's going to be in there for a called strike 1-1. I think this year can be really big for the channel. I expect it to be, honestly. I know that's kind of arrogant, but definitely trying to take that next step. 1-1 count. Suarez readies. Looks over at first. Here's the pitch. That's going to be tapped foul. 1-2. 81 on the slider. I'll look it up. I can look it up at the end of the stream if I'm reminded. I'll be sure to do it. One and two. Suarez sets. I'm not well equipped on Pirates knowledge. No. Here's the pitch. That's going to be sent out to left. Soderstrom's backing up. He's at the wall. This ball is gone. Ryan O'Hearn clears the deck because there's a cannonball coming. O'Hearn with his 11th home run of the season puts the Pirates up a touchdown. 7-0 Pirates over the Athletics. Look at that. The Steelers always have trouble with the Raiders out west, but not here today. Look at that. The Pirates' bats are waking up. They have, again, gone quiet. They really have. Again, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. But again, the Pirates, they're 5th in the MLB in runs for a reason, folks. They are a team that can put up runs. I know what the runs against is. I totally get it. But the reason they can make a run is because of the offense, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 1 to Speedy Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 1 on the night. So again, hoist some cones. I don't know why I only put up 1 cone there. That's my bad. We'll make up for it here. 0-1 the pitch. And that's off the plate. 1-1 to Gonzalez. Look at that. I was getting a little worried, too, because the run differential, I mean, it was really good for a while, and that was one of my good arguments, but now that has been pretty much rendered moot as of late. The 1-1, that's ground ball, and that squeezes through for a base hit. Oh, it looked like it was going to be the shortstop's ball, but no, sir. Wilson could not get there in time. Gonzalez with a single, a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Marcel. The strikeout is in. He's 1 for 2 on the night. This is a lefty, folks. Again, the Pirates struggle against lefties, but well, not right now. Suarez readies and delivers. That's off the plate. Ball 193 on the fastball. This was Ryan's 800th Major League game. Wow, that's congratulations to him. Andale. He andaled his way to first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Folden with the changeup. 1-1 to Ozuna. Again, thank you for the subs.
They are who we thought
That's...
Woohoo!
That was the wrong button. Okay. I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. All right. Anyway, 1-1 count to Ozuna. They are who they are. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That ball was in the dirt. 1-2. Jeez. Yeah, I have some buttons here. I need to make sure I press the right one next time. That was not the way it was supposed to go. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. 1-2 count to Ozuna. Suarez readies. Just dumb. And Ozuna's swatting flies as he calls for time. What the heck? Already steps back in the box. 1-2 to Ozuna. Again, runner on first with 1 out. Oh, man. Suarez readies and delivers. That's downstairs, 2-2, laying off that one. And appreciate your chance for hanging out. Come see Ozuna blast. I don't know about all that. 2-2. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Still 2-2. Had to refresh to get the doctor live. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. That is odd. I don't know what happened there. Regardless, it's a 2-2 count. Suarez shaking off sides. He sets anyway. Suarez kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there's 2 down. Now to bring up Jacob Mangum, 0 for 2 on the night. What happened, Trisk? Hey, anybody with the scoring bug as it is? If the score was Cubs 3, Pirates nothing, what do you think of Star Wars? No. All right, Suarez sets and delivers. That's going to be a chopper's fair. Throws to first. Mangum is out. That was a nice throw there by Geloff. As Mangum is retired. But Ryan O'Hearn with a 2-run shot. His 11th home run of the year. Pirates leading 7-0. 2 up for the Athletics will be Tyler Soderstrom, Jacob Wilson, and Jonah Heim. And thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys for this one. Oklahoma's defeated Georgia in advance of this championship. Gotcha. 3 CPO, yeah. Definitely would be a little bit. It's a little bit, you know, it's not the. Yeah, the score's on the outside. It's interesting. Folks, don't forget to vote for your Pittsburgh Pirates. Make sure to scan the QR code or, of course, head to MLB.com. And, yeah, vote for your Pirates. And, of course, Pirates fans, vote for the Athletics. Athletics, vote for the Pirates. Hey, help each other out. Help the small market teams out. That's what we need to do. Help each other because, yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of guys from L.A. or New York, or unless you're a superstar, that's pretty much it. So make sure, again, to do that, make sure to vote for your Pittsburgh Pirates so they can be well represented in the All-Star game. Again, a lot of quality players on this Pirates team. Hopefully I'll see them there. Again, I'll be on the call for that All-Star game for those that are wondering. Of course, again, a look here at the wild card standings. Again, this was a snapshot before any of the games started today. Again, the Pirates entered today only 2 games back. With the win due to the Nationals' loss, the Pirates would, in theory, be only a game back. So, again, the Pirates have an opportunity to make up some lost ground. We'll see what happens. And, of course, again, the Athletics, they find themselves only a game and a half back of the Mariners and also taking up the final playoff spots. First pitch is going to be in there for a called strike there to Soderstrom. Soderstrom's 0 for 1 on the night. Ashcraft delivers the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-2 very quickly to Soderstrom. Glad to see they're winning. Oh, how's it going, Sema? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, the Pirates looking like they did earlier in the years. That's going to be inside 1-2. Hopefully they can keep this form going. Because, yeah, they're going to need it. And, of course, again, Pirates hopefully add a few arms within the next month or so, as that's going to be a check swing. Does not go. Yeah, no. It's going to be 2-2 to Soderstrom. And appreciate you, Ricky, for hanging out. Two and two, as that's going to be chopped there to first. Horowitz tosses to Ashcraft, covering the bag for out number 1. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And Jacob Wilson will be at the plate. He is 0 for 1 in this one. How do you feel about Kurtz recording a hit? I mean, he could. Right now, though, he struck out twice. Perhaps later in the game. I don't know if that'll happen anytime soon. Ashcraft readies, rocks, and fires. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. Wilson does not like the call. May have been a little low. I don't know. It looks good to me. But then again, I have the Pirates glasses on. 0-1 count to Wilson. The pitch. And that's going to be tapped foul. 0-2. And a big power outage, but back on. Good to see you, Seth. Welcome on in. 0-2 the pitch. That's going to be... Oh, it's fouled off Davis's hand. And the umpire is going to give Davis a chance to compose himself. That's a bummer. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be chopped foul. Still 0-2. Bolt's going to do anything? I don't know. Right now, the Athletics don't look good, but again, baseball's a game where anything can happen on any pitch. That's going to be off the plate there. 1-2. That was in the dirt. One and 2 to Wilson. Ashcraft readies. Begins his windup. Here is the pitch. That's downstairs. 2-2. 99 on the sinker. Pardon me, not the slider. 99 slider would be crazy. I think Mizorowski can do that, but I think that's it. No one else. 2-2 to Wilson. Ashcraft delivers. That's going to be hit foul. Got some Steeler fans in the crowd. A Troy Polamalu jersey, a TJ Watt jersey. Pittsburgh fans well represented. Sooners eliminated Georgia. Yep, heard the news just about a few minutes ago. 2-2 to Wilson. Ashcraft delivers. That's a ground ball off of Ashcraft's glove. Hurries, throws to first for out number 2. Good stuff by Ashcraft, staying composed. Way too many times this year, the Pirates pitchers panic and overthrow it, underthrow it, throw it left, throw it right, anywhere but first. Ashcraft, though, I trust in Ashcraft. That'll bring up Jonah Heim, who walked in his first appearance tonight. Let's go and CB. Welcome on in. Good talking to you earlier, of course, in the Jaguar Gator chat room. Ashcraft delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 84 on the curveball. By the way, Ashcraft at 54 pitches. Not a bad rate at all. 0-1 the pitch. And that's a fastball at the knees. It's called a strike. Heim is looking at it. Looks Looks like he wants to call time, and he does. Look at that. Look at that. 0-2 to Heim. Come in here and say, I got you. Uzbekistan and Colombia. I guess I'm pulling for Uzbekistan, considering they are not South America or Europe. 0-2 count. Here is the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. And, oh, that gets through Gonzalez and Triolo. So Heim on base for the second time tonight. Good effort by both, but no, he just split them both. Split the difference. The chopper away. Did not expect that, either of them. That'll bring up Zach Geloff, who is 0 for 1 tonight. And seems to be a fantasy favorite for some reason. Everyone asks about him. So that's going to be sent back. That's going to be a foul ball 0-1. Charlie, how's it going, Spaceman? Yep. It's looking good for the Pirates. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be hit to third. Gonzalez throws to second for the force for out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. The Pirates leading 7-0 over the Athletics. Who would that be? That's going to be Bombers Game Mike. Hit 70 legs of your 18 parlay, waiting for Kurtz to report a hit. Premature rehash out. Should I pull it? I don't know, man. That's up to you. I don't want to tell you what to do with your money. Good luck. Whatever decision you make, man, I'm pulling for you. Have a good night, Orville. Catch you later. Good night. All right, we'll check out some scores across Major League Baseball. The Orioles, again, leading the Mariners 2-1 as they're in the bottom of the 5th. Again, everything else has already completed. Mets over the Reds 9-1, Royals 6, Nationals 2, Marlins 12, Phillies 4, Giants 7, Braves 2, Astros 4, Tigers 2, Padres 6, Cardinals 1, Dodgers 5, Rays 4, Diamondbacks 8, Angels 1, Blue Jays 3, Red Sox nothing, Yankees 10, White Sox 5, Giants 7, Braves 5, Brewers over the Indians 9-4, and the Cubs over the Rockies 8-6. Price brought up the belt, I guess so. How many pitches? Ashcraft? Ashcraft, oh, what is he? Give me a sec. I have to look up on my phone. I can't see it right now. Cannot see it at the moment. He's looking pretty efficient, though, for the most part. He's been pretty good. Through 4, he is at 58 pitches. So that's not too bad. That'll work. Good pace for about the 7th inning, I would say. And thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. And trying to get to 10,000 by the time the NFL season is here. Due up for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, and Spencer Horwitz. All right, Triolo again, 2 for 2 on the night. Pretty solid performance for him. We'll see if he can keep it going. I want to say it's going to be Suarez, but I could see a new pitcher. I'm not too sure. It's going to be Suarez. Suarez still on the mound for the Athletics. As Suarez readies and delivers. That's going to be off the plate, ball 1. I see Ashcraft back for him. Yeah, he's been kind of rocked around as of late. We need a salary cap. Yep, salary cap, salary 4 for sure. 1-0 count to Triolo. Suarez delivers. That's going to be fouled back. 82 on the slider. He's good. He is good. Very much though, Spaceman, for sure. And you're very welcome, Chance. Very welcome. Yeah, he seems like a good guy. I haven't really talked to him much, though. Here's the 1-1 downstairs. 2-1, 83 on the changeup. I think Ashcraft's going to pitch. Yeah, he'll be back for the 5th for sure. I think Skeen's going to stay in Pittsburgh. I mean, for a few years. 2-1 counts. Here's the pitch as Triolo sends this to center field. Running in is Bolte, makes the catch for out number 1. Triolo now 2 for 3 on the night. Yeah, pretty solid regardless. As that'll bring up Henry Davis 0 for 2 on in tonight's game. Original spaceman, I would not know. Here's the pitch. That's going to be down and away, ball 1. I have a coworker who's a Yankees fan, just like Orville. He covets desire to have Skeens. Yeah. Yep, that sounds about right. 1-0 count to Davis. Suarez readies and delivers. Swing and a miss. 83 in the dirt. 1-1 to Davis. This cash out wasn't worth seeing cash out available. Yeah. Take what you get. Yeah, that's a good decision. It's a good decision. 1-1 count. Suarez readies and delivers. That's crushed to left, and that is a foul ball. Davis had home run distance, but not home run accuracy. Pitching staff needs an ace closer for sure. For sure. 1-2 to Davis, the pitch. That's going to be sent out to right. Butler on the run. He is hustling. Butler can't make the catch. Hops over the wall. It's going to be a double. Butler overran it. But again, that wind, it's just unfortunate. Butler just one of the most unfortunate nights for a right fielder. I mean, he's had some nice plays. Again, he has a cannon of an arm. And, of course, he can move. He was hustling. He was shaded towards right center. But, again, overran it because that wind, again, pushing it back. So that is a ground rule double for Henry Davis. That'll bring up Spencer Horowitz, 2 for 3 on the night. Again, a pair of doubles for Horowitz as Suarez looks back and delivers. That's off the plate. Ball 1, 83 on the slider. I hope he stays in Pittsburgh. Yeah, me too. But I don't know. Like I said, 2 or 3 more years, and that's probably it. And then he's gone. Not that I want him gone. As Horowitz skies this to shallow center. On the run as Bolte makes the catch. And he's going to run in to walk Davis back to the bag. 2 outs. All right, Brandon Lau at the plate. 1 for 1 with 2 walks. '71 World Series MVP. Yeah, I actually would not know. Suarez looks back at Davis. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. It's a good pitch. 0-1 slider on the outside corner. Oh, and 1. Suarez readies. Catcher sets up away. The pitch. That's way away. 1-1, 84 on the slider. That slided out of the zone. We're up to 5-0. I believe the last thing was the O'Hearn. Ryan O'Hearn hit a 2-run home run. I want to say that was the last score. That is how we got it. Steelers 7, Raiders 0. 1-1 count. Suarez going to look back Davis to the bag as he steps off. Clemente, was it Clemente? 79, I'll just go with Stargell. I would not know. Skeens go to the Dodgers. I quit. Yeah, I feel you. Sorry, doctor. Only bad thing I will say all night. What happened there? I must have missed it, Sam. Here's the pitch. That's downstairs. 2-1. Yeah, I don't even see it, Sam. Not going to lie. So you're good. Last comment I see is Stargell. Maybe I see it on the phone. The phone reveals messages that are hidden. Yeah, I don't see anything. You're good. 2-1 count. A little bit of a delay. Not too sure what's happening in the outfield. Someone, I guess, Oh, they're picking up trash. And thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. It is free, free, free. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. And it's 2-2. Just realized you guys are not keeping me on my toes tonight. The record up top is incorrect. Guess that's my fault. I was working on the graphics all day. I forgot to worry about the actual stream. Oh, man. I'm a failure. 2-2 count to allow. That's more accurate. 37, 37, 36, and 37. The 2-2, and that's going to be jammed to shallow right center. That is going to be caught by McNeil. Really nice catch by the veteran second baseman for outs number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pirates still leading 7-0 over the Athletics. Road to 10K. Oh, yeah. Here to the end. Appreciate it. All right. Due up for the Athletics will be Lawrence Butler, Henry Bolte, and Jeff McNeil. Told me about the records first. Oh, did you? I guess I must not have seen it or did not process what was happening. So I apologize, Jason. You tried. You tried, I failed. That's what it was. Again, a reminder, of course, the Pirates entering today 2 games back with losses by the Nationals. Phillies and Cardinals can make up some ground on this wild card race. Of course, the Pirates will have to hold on. It's going to be, yeah. We'll see if the Pirates can do that. And Ashcraft, we trust, of course. He's really good. Of course, again, a look at the NL standings. Pirates, of course, 4th in the NL Central. Again, really tough conference. The division, or the league is just, it's just really good. Nothing you can really do about it. Again, a look at the AL. Again, the Athletics, 36-37. They would take the final playoff spots if the season were to end today. It's just a completely different league. And my gut tells me that the National League will probably take the World Series this year, just whoever comes out of it. But we'll see. Again, baseball is a long season, so maybe if you get hot at the right time, there you go. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Let's see. We're at 179 likes. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. So, yeah, that is great. Make sure to like. Try to get to 200 likes, possibly, by the time this game is over. Of course, again, sub to the channel. Again, appreciate you on the sub. One more sub away from 9430. That'll work. That will work. Last one, send Doctor No. All right, 0-1 to Butler. Ashcraft at 59 pitches. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 96 on the fastball. I was going Birdie again. Birdie, welcome on in. Thank you again for hanging out as always. Not always, but you've been here for the series. I was saying we're down bad. Oh, man, here's the 0-2. That's off the plate. 1-2. You're lucky enough to catch play catch with starter. That's cool. 1-2 count. Butler sets. Butler. I'm sorry. Let me lock in. That's fouled back. We're locking in here. I got to catch up on chat. That threw me off for some reason. Unacceptable. This guy stinks. This guy isn't me. 1-2 count. Ashcraft readies. Begins his windup. Here is the pitch. That's off the plate. 2-2. 85 on the curveball. The Giants have 31 wins. Yep. They do. I guess. I don't know. But again, that was as of the beginning of the day. Here's the 2-2. That's inside. 3-2. Count is full to Butler. Ashcraft delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Butler strikes out for the second time tonight. Ashcraft has 4 strikeouts on the night. And he's only struck out 2 players. Kurtz and Butler. That'll bring up Bolte. Bolte's 0 for 1. on the night. Ashcraft kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 97 on the sinker. Ashcraft been doing good. Anyone on base? Well, again, he's had a few walks, a few hits. Here's pitch number 67, for those of you asking, and that's going to be chopped foul 0-2. Yeah, appreciate you, Hunter, for hanging out. Oh, and 2 to Henry Bolte. Ashcraft readies. Begins his windup. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woo-hoo! 5 strikeouts now for Ashcraft, working his craft. Really, really solid pitcher. And as of late, of course, he's been struggling, but so far a great performance. Yeah, the guy you can argue to be our best pitcher on the team, honestly. Jeff McNeil at the plate. He walked in his first appearance. Here is the pitch. That's a breaking ball upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0. Ashcraft readies and delivers. Breaking ball away. 2-0. And Ashcraft again, he's allowed 3 base runners to 2 players. Heim is 1 for 1 with the walk. McNeil walked, and of course already ahead 2-0. It's interesting how it works. 2-0, the pitch. That's going to be a chopper. Reach out of the zone to make contact. Gonzalez with the pick, throws to first, gets him by a step. For out number 3, Gonzalez had trouble trying to take it out of his glove, but ends up doing so to get the outs. We go to the top of the 6th. The Pirates 7, Astros Athletics. Oh man, I'm falling apart here. 0. I'm pathetic. I am pathetic. And thank you guys. 9430. I do appreciate it. That is awesome. Even if I don't deserve it. There are some nights where I'm just bad. It is what it is. 2 up for the Pirates will be Brian Reynolds, Ryan O'Hearn, and Nick Gonzalez. So we'll see what the Pirates can do here in the 6th. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's check out some scores across. Good ships. Thank you, Trisk. I appreciate that. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, let's check out some scores across Major League Baseball. Again, there's only one more game happening as of right now. It's the Orioles leading over the Mariners 3-1. Of course, that's really good news for the Athletic fans here. And the Mariners a game and a half above the Athletics for the AL West division. Of course, still plenty of time to go to make up the ground. Mets over the Reds 9-1. Royals over the Nationals 6-2. The Marlins 12, Phillies 4. The Giants again sweeping the Braves today 2-0. The Astros over the Tigers 4-2. Padres over the Cardinals 6-1. Dodgers over the Rays 5-4. Diamondbacks over the Angels 8-1. Blue Jays over the Red Sox 3-0. Yankees over the White Sox 10-5. Brewers over the Indians 9-4. And the Cubs over the Rockies 8-6. All right, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. All right, for this one. Not in this one. I mean, in this one, for this one. It works either way. Reynolds again, 2 for 3 of the night. A couple of RBIs to his name. By the way, Suarez still on the mound for the Athletics. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the plate. It's called a strike. 0-1 to Reynolds. Reynolds asking the umpire about it. 0-1 to Reynolds. Suarez readies and delivers. That's inside in the dirt, 1-1. I bet way too much for them to be losing like this. That is tough. Yeah, I hear you, Jed. I do. Trade Zuna for anything. 1-1 to Reynolds. Suarez delivers. That's outside, 2-1. 91 on the sinker. 2-1. Suarez kicks and fires. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. Reynolds going to challenge, going to lose. Reynolds will lose this challenge. That was a good breaking ball. So the Pirates will be down to 1 challenge. B-Rob, yep. Hopefully that gets going. That'd be pretty cool. He's got to do it one more time. And I'll try to... I don't know. I should record... I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. 2-2 to Brian Reynolds. Suarez readies. Catcher setting up inside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Out number 1 in the top of the 6th. And then I'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who was 2 for 3 on the night, has a home run and 4 RBIs on the night. What a night for O'Hearn again. I mean, you can really say that everyone's had a good night already. I guess Jake Mangum is the only guy that hasn't had a hit. Here's the pitch. That's going to be tapped foul, 0-1. Russell fell asleep, possibly. Oh, and 1 to O'Hearn. Suarez readies, kicks, and delivers. That's a slider away, 1-1. Connor Griffin's enforced break will help the Bucs. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like it at first. I thought he was hitting very well as a DH, but yeah, it could end up being a good thing if the Pirates can stay afloat. Here's the 1-1. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 1-2, 83 on the slider. I miss Connor. Yeah, I miss him too. He was really getting it together. He was looking like a pro. 1-2 to O'Hearn, the pitch. That misses downstairs. 2-2 on the changeup. Again, folks, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, I cover, of course, baseball. Also cover the NFL. 5 games every single week for the NFL. That's 10 teams featured on the channel. Of course, the Steelers guarantee to be one of those 10, but that's 9 teams in case you're not a Steeler fan. As that's going to be sent out to left center. Looks like Bolte is there to make the catch for out number 2. But yes, again, the NFL is really where the channel is at its best. So make sure, again, if you're an NFL fan, you are going to subscribe to the channel. Looks like the manager's going to make a change, and Suarez is going to be done. So pitching change here in Sacramento. Pirates leading 7-0 over the Athletics. O'Hearn ripped his pants. I don't know if he did. Well, I did not see it. I did not see it. Again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Pretty solid game by the Pirates. Kind of, I don't know. It's been nice. It's been a while since we've seen really a comfortable win. Of course, again, these were some of the stats that I had for each of the teams heading into today's ball game. Pirates, again, can put up runs, but they can allow a lot of runs. That was their problem. And, of course, the Athletics, hey, middle of the pack, which is shocking, again, considering their OPS. I mean, they're 3rd in all of baseball with the OPS. I mean, that's really good, and it's just shocking to see that they can't put in more runs. But, again, they can put up runs for sure. And, of course, again, both pitching staffs just not good. Whether it's the pitching or pitching and defense, you can't allow those runs and expect to go far in the playoffs. But we'll see. We'll see what happens for sure. You miss Joey Bart? No, I do not. Chiefs had some pretty tough running backs back in the day. They would have, Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes, I would say those guys were pretty good. Jamal Charles, I don't know if he was a tough guy, but he was a really good back. Pacheco was good for a year or 2. Trade Joey Bart, yeah, I'd be fine with that, but I don't know. Again, I'd like to see Davis really get it together at the plate, because I don't know, it just, Obviously, the offense is, good enough to carry in spite of him, but he really needs to get that going. Got entered the ninth batting 135. That's just not good. All right. Gonzalez hits it to left. That is a foul ball. 0-1. That was hit very well. Just a little bit out in front. Gonzalez 1 for 3 of the night. Scott Barlow, the pitcher for the Athletics, 5.17 ERA. Opponent batting average of just 186. You have to wonder how in the world his ERA is that high. I guess it's probably walks. That's crazy. 0-1 count to Speedy Gonzalez, the pitch. And that's going to be inside 1-1. Playoffs, yep. Playoffs. Can't really get the voice going right now. 1-1 to Gonzalez. Barlow sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be sent out to, second. Shallow center, but the second baseman, McNeil, was playing straight up. And he makes the catch, round number 3. All right, well, we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Pirates still leading. 7-0 over the Athletics. And, of course, due up for the Athletics will be Nick Kurtz, Shea Langoliers, and Tyler Soderstrom. So the 1, 2, 3 hitters for the Athletics as they look to get something going. Because, yeah, they've only recorded 1 hit. Ashcraft, again, so far 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, no earned runs. Has been terrific. Nothing short of it. Alright, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is going well in your neck of the woods. Ashcraft can pull one morning. Oh, yeah. I think he can go 2 innings if he's quick enough here. If he is efficient, he definitely could, for sure. Could definitely go. But we'll see. We'll see how this, again, top of the order is up. So we'll see how, turn number 3 in the order goes for him. Also, a reminder again, I'm going on a mini vacation tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. I'll be traveling back on Saturday. I will be back in time for Saturday night's game with the Rockies. So I do apologize. Pirates-Rockies on Friday will not be covered on the channel. Hopefully someone out there is covering it for you guys. But, yes, I will not be here. But hopefully, again, someone is covering on Friday. Again, if not, I do apologize. But again, I'll be back for Saturday night. Saturday night, I'll be back in time. Might not have any of the graphics up already, but but I'll be sure to call the game for of course. And then from then on out, I don't think I'm going to be missing really any days. We'll have another streak going. And we had a long streak of like 70 days in a row. Streaming, as that's going to be hit to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit, so Kurtz gets his first hit of the night. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 9 players the Bucs should trade away. I don't know. I don't know who. None of the good players, obviously, if you're trying to make a playoff push. And as far as the bad ones, I don't know who would take them. That's the thing. All right, Shea Langoliers at the plate, 0 for 2 on the night as Ashcraft readies and delivers. That's downstairs, ball 1. And thank you, Backer. Appreciate it. Should be good. Should be good. Should be safe. 1-0 to Langoliers. Ashcraft rocks and fires. Break a ball inside, 2-0. And these batters here will tell us how long Ashcraft will go. And thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 94-31. That'll work. 2-0 the pitch. And that's off the plate. 3-0. 96 on the fastball. Rockies took Lawrence. We traded Lawrence from the Rockies to here. I think we traded him to Minnesota. 3-0. Ashcraft sets and fires. That's inside ball 4, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't finish the inning. We'll see. Obviously, this is, you know, it's still reasonable that he can get out of this, but it's going to be runners on first and second with nobody out, and Tyler Soderstrom at the plate. Or it's going to get DFA'd. Yep. Yeah, they did. The Twins, I guess, figured they would not be high enough to claim him. Because, yeah, I think they were middle of the pack, too, around where we were. I actually don't recall what their record is now. Well, entering today, they were 35 and 40, so. Yeah, I guess they figured someone else would claim them, so that's why they made the trades. I don't know how much money we got, but probably wasn't too much. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the plate. Ball 1. So Ashcraft is looking... I mean, he walked around the mound. He is not happy with himself. Again, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 9432. Thank you very much. You guys are legends for sure. 1-0 to Soderstrom, the pitch. And that's downstairs 2-0. And again, now he just can't find the strike zone. Now I would probably at least consider phoning the bullpen. Get a get me over pitch. Someone calls for time. Not too sure who did. Yep, there's the Pirates pitching coach with the slowest walk to the mound you'll ever see. Very punchable indeed. Where's the money now? I don't know. But, I don't know anything else. Hey, Doc, your thoughts on the Sorsby kid from Texas Tech with the gambling problem? Should be allowed in the NFL because they're talking about Arizona getting him. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I personally think if you're betting on your team to win, I don't see what the problem is. But, you know, obviously those are the rules, though. That's the thing. If those are the rules and you break them, then it's just an IQ test at that point. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Other than, I don't know. I don't imagine he does it again. But, I don't know. Clearly he had a problem, as that's going to be chopped to first. Steps on the bag for 1. Throws to second. Oh, and he drops the ball. Triolo could not tag him out. The knee of the runner, Langoliers, kind of knocked the ball loose. Horwitz with a pretty good pick there, but again, I imagine if he throws it to second, I mean, it's a force. But then again, it would have been a risky throw. I mean, it was honestly a good throw, though, after he steps on the bag. So again, he gets Soderstrom out. But now there's runners on second and third with just 1 out. And Jacob Wilson at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be off the plate. Ball 1. Ashcraft, by the way, to 81 pitches. Is this the Genesis inning for the A's? Is this the big inning? I don't know. Hope not there, Trisk. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be sent out to center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That's going to score a couple runs for the A's. And the A's are on the board. It is now 7-2. 2 RBI single for Jacob Wilson, the son of the former Pirate Jack Wilson, as he is chilling at first. It's a 5-run ball game. Slider right down the middle. And, yeah, again, Ashcraft was just struggling to find the zone. Now he has to throw everything over the plate, and the A's know that. That'll bring up Jonah Heim, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. Trello's not getting Gold Glove this year. No, I agree. Evan Sisk is warming up in the Pirates bullpen. Ashcraft readies and delivers. That's going to be sent out to center field. Charging in is Mangum, and that's not going to be caught. Mangum throws it to second as it just died out there. Again, the wind is pushing it in. And that is a single So again, the Athletics have gone on base for the four to the five hitters. And that'll bring up Zach Geloff. And again, I'm not too sure if they go with Ashcraft. They are. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike 0-1. A good pitcher on this team to make you want to pull your hair out. Yeah, I know. I totally hear you. 0-1 count. Here is the pitch. So that's going to be sent to right. On the run is O'Hearn. That's going to be a foul ball. Nice catch there by some guy. Just can't win easy, but we got this game. Hopefully. Got a nice cushion. And the Pirates' bats have been kind of neutralized as of late. 0-2 the pitch. That's called strike 3. Struck him out. Geloff standing there in disbelief. Woo-hoo! Looks like he wanted a challenge, but does not. He would have lost it because that was a good pitch. 2 outs. And Lawrence Butler at the plate, who struck out twice. To imagine this is Ashcraft's last batter. Just how it's going. Here's the pitch to Butler. That's inside, ball 1. Again, runners on first and second with 2 outs. Pirates leading 7-2 the A's with a couple of runs. 1-0. Ashcraft looks over and delivers. That's a fastball downstairs. Davis framing it. But no, it was low. It's 2-0. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 94-33. Thank you very much. 2-0 to Butler. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. 3-0 as Ashcraft again just cannot find the strike zone. Just a rough inning. Again, has been flawless the first 5 innings. But the 6th inning has been a chore for Ashcraft. 3-0 the pitch, and that's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. 3-1 to Butler. Backwards, okay, yep. 3-1. Ashcraft looks back at Wilson, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Folding with the curveball way in front of it, and it's 3-2. So he works it back 3-0 to 3-2. Count is full. Ashcraft readies. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Curveball inside. Butler could not just lay off. He could not do it. Butler strikes out for the 3rd time today. We go to the top of the 7th. The Pirates still leading 7-2 over the Athletics. Again, the Athletics, though, pushing across 2 runs. They are not going to give up. Again, the Pirates have a nice cushion, but we'll see what happens. Again, normal team, 7 runs is plenty. You know, but we'll see what happens. Again, do it for the Pirates. Going to be Marcel the strikeout Ozuna, Jake Mangum, and Jared Triolo. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. Hopefully you're enjoying the call. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. How's it going, Dane? Welcome on in from Bel Air, Maryland. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air tuning on in tonight. And Bengals, how's it going? And appreciate you, Ricky. I do. Birdie wanted to... Birdie says, dang it. Again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Again, we'll go over some scores real quick as it is the end of the inning. The Orioles leading 4-1 over the Mariners in the top of the 8th. Again, that is all for now. We are going to be the last game on. The Mets over the Reds 9-1. Royals over the Nationals 6-2. Marlins over the Phillies 12-4. Again, the Giants played the Braves twice today and beat them both times. So they swept them. The Astros 4, Tigers 2, Padres 6, Cardinals 1. Dodgers 5, Rays 4, Diamondbacks 8, Angels 1, Blue Jays 3, Red Sox nothing, Yankees 10, White Sox 5, Brewers over the Indians 9-4, and then of course the Cubs over the Rockies 8-6. And thank you for the sub, appreciate it. 94.34. We are on our way to 10K, folks. Pretty good night. Almost 20 subs on the night. That'll work. And it's been kind of slow for the channel as of late, but hey, that's okay. It'll pick up after the All-Star break. That's usually what happens. All right, we are ready. Here's the pitch. That's a sweeper down and away. Ball 1. Again, Marcell Ozuna is 1 for 3 tonight. Has struck out. Has lived up to his nickname that we gave him. 1-0 as Barlow sets. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball downstairs, 1-1. Like number 196, we're almost at 200. Wow, that's pretty darn good. I imagine we'll get 4 likes in the next 3 innings. That would be a travesty if we didn't, but it is what it is. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a curveball away, 2-1. Here comes the Ozuna blast. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Mads. I don't know about all that. He is due. I mean, again, a power guy with only 5 home runs at this point. I mean, he is long overdue. He needs to hit home run after home run. 2-1 to Ozuna. The pitch as Ozuna sends this to left center field. Back at the wall. That ball. Oh, my gosh, that's gone. Mads called it. Unbelievable. There's no way. His 6th home run of the season. Clear the deck, cannonball coming. Unbelievable. There's no way. Mads calls it. That is wild. I don't know if it was ironically or not. Regardless, it happened, and the Pirates lead 8-2 over the Athletics. Unbelievable. Again, a good night for the Pirates offensively. How do I know? Well, again, Ozuna hits a home run. That's how you know the Pirates are seeing the ball well. And that'll bring up Jake Mangum, who's 0 for 3. Almost hits Mangum, who has to get out of the way. Wonder if benches are being worn. They're not being worn at all, but 1-0 to Mangum. How's it going, Pamela? How's it going? I can't believe that. That's crazy, man. It's good stuff. Appreciate you, Dream. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-0. I can't believe that. Matt's, let's go. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That'll work. Is it the end times? I hope not. I hope we get. I'd like to live a little bit more longer. 2-0 counts. Barlow sets and delivers. Break a ball in there for a called strike. 2-1. Get up and dance now. I don't know about all that. First time betting, and this is the game you pick. Well, not a bad choice to pick against the Pirates. Unfortunate the Pirates have kind of channeled their early season form. Here's the 2-1, and that's going to be a ground ball, and that squeezes through for a base hit. Mangum with the single. I believe he was the last Pirate to not get a hit tonight. Can confirm, yes, that everyone on the Pirates that started tonight has a hit. And that'll bring up Jared Trailos, 2 for 3 on the night. Not going to see that again for another 40 games. Yeah, that's true. High five, Mads. Mads called it. Barlow readies and delivers. Almost hits. Actually did hit Triello. I thought he got out of the way. No, sir. He did not in time. So that's a hit by pitch. And Triello on board for the 3rd time tonight. That'll bring up Henry Davis, 1 for 3 on the night. That's a $2 million home run. Yeah. Yep. $2 million a home run. Should play all the games in Los Ocramento. Yeah, that's pretty good. For sure. Mound visit here, the catcher Heim. Heim is going to have a chat with Barlow. Again, runners on first and second with nobody out. The Pirates looking to get some insurance. I guess they saw like what was about to happen there to Ashcraft. They're like, okay, well, it might be time to tack on some more. Dr. Lake Posse. I don't know about hashtag Dr. Lake Posse. That would not really. Oh, you're saying the delay posse? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be our thing. The delay posse. Yeah, actually sounds pretty bad, so I can't say that. I don't know. I have to figure out what to call the community here. Folks, appreciate the subs. Thank you. 2, 3. Thank you very much. Look at that. 94-36. Here's the pitch. That's inside ball 1. 1-0 to Davis. That's going to go with the Horwitz homer. We'll see. Again, 1 shy of 10. Going to be the 5th Pirate to have double-digit home runs this year. Here's the 1-0 to Davis. That misses inside 2-0. How about this, the Pirates? Let's go with Theo. Welcome on in. Pirates will claim first place by late July. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know about all that. The Brewers are just too good. But maybe the wild card they can have. Maybe. I don't know. They'll have to play very well for that, as that's going to be inside 3-0. Again, the pitching's going to have to do well. Again, the pitching pretty good tonight so far. Again, the bullpen, of course, has yet to make its appearance. And that could change very quickly. But again, the offense, this is what they've been doing. This is what I've been saying. This is why that I've been pretty opposed to the negative comments about the same old Pirates and how bad this team is. That's, by the way inside, but it's called a strike. Davis does not challenge it. 3-1 to Davis. Barlow looks back at Mangum. The pitch. Oh, and it hits Davis. What in the world? So he's plunked 2 guys now, back to back. That's pretty wild. Kelly is up on the top step. I doubt he's going to really fight this. I doubt Barlow's doing this on purpose. But obviously Barlow has been shaken by the Ozuna home run. Home run, single, hit by pitch. And it looks like, yeah, Barlow's done. They are yanking him. So Barlow allows 2 runs and is responsible for, allows 1 run, and he's responsible for everybody on base. And, of course, whoever they bring in will have 3 outs to prevent those runs. So we'll see. Make the playoffs. We'll see. Again, I think they can. We'll see. The Coneheads, yeah, I don't know about all that. Motley delay crew. Yeah, I don't know about all that. We'll see what happens. You are Dr. Lay. We should just be the patients. The patients. Yeah, that's funny. The patients. No, I don't know. I somewhat regret the Doc thing, you know. I wish I was just delay. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. So pitching change in Sacramento. Again, the Pirates leading 8-2 over the Athletics. Again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. So far, a good game. Again, I know I say that, implying that, hey, it could not be. But, you know, it really could. It really couldn't. I mean, again, of course, I'll show you the stats. And again, the Pirates really good at putting up runs, but they also are really good at allowing runs. So that is why, again, tread carefully. That is it. It's definitely not the same old Pirates, but there are things going on with this team that make you shake your head. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Again, I'm not the, I mean, I don't, again, I feel like whenever I have to gatekeep or keep away the negative comments, it's like I don't want people to think I'm a cheerleader. I am not a cheerleader for this team. I have been very critical of the team. But sometimes it just goes to a point where it's like you're pulling for them to fail. It's like, oh, yep, this team stinks. They're not going to the playoffs. It's like, yeah, you still have 80 games or 90 games to go. Like, it's just very shocking. That's coming upstairs. Ball 1 again. A comment earlier, not too sure who it was. I don't recall, but someone a few days ago came in the chat and said it's time to trade Paul Skeens. And it's like, well, I thought one of our biggest gripes as that's going to be in there for a called strike 101, is that we don't keep our players. Now we are advocating for the trading of our players. It's like, what are we trying to do? What are we doing? I thought we were supposed to keep our players. Now you want them gone. It's like you just, again, it just, think about it for 2 seconds, you realize just how dumb that is. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 count to Horwitz again. Horwitz 2 for 4 on the night. Reliever for the Athletics is Medina. He's a right-handed pitcher. 1-2 to Horwitz. Medina sets again. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Here is the pitch. That's inside. Almost hit him in the foot. 2-2. That would have been the third batter in a row that was plunked by the A's. Two and 2 to Horwitz. Medina sets. Kicks and deals. That's down in the dirt. 3-2. So battling back here is Horwitz. He's so back. Yeah, I don't know about that, Cody. I don't think he's so back, but obviously it's a good game. But then again, everyone's having a good game, so then is it really Ozuna, or is it just the fact that everyone's hot right now? As that's inside, ball 4. Walks in a run. Hoist another cone. The Pirates lead 9-2. Yeah, I understand their Trisk. I know. I do need to get some more shorts. All right, again, Lau at the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a couple of walks. Medina sets. Kicks and deals, and that's going to be sent out to left field. Backing up is Soderstrom. He's at the track, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Triolo's tagging up and will score. Davis moves up to third. The Pirates lead 10-2. Sacrifice fly for Brandon Lau. So hoist another cone. Both runners actually moved up. They're now at second and third. Look at that. All right, that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, 2 for 4 on the night. No, I agree, Ridlin. I completely agree. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike 0-1. Oh, and 1 to Reynolds. Medina delivers, and that's a swing and a miss. The ball gets away, but there's no run by Davis. And I don't know. I feel like Davis could have probably scored there had he been very aggressive, but he does not. 0-2 to Reynolds. Reynolds homer. We'll see. Appreciate you definitely for tuning in. I definitely want that to happen. I don't know if it happens here. 0-2 to Reynolds, who asks for time. And if you're just joining us, 10-2 Pirates. Pirates looking really good tonight. Looking like they did earlier in the year. Again, just a team that can put up runs. And this is what we've really missed as of late. Again, you saw a glimpse of it last night. Again, they were nickel and diamond coming back there, and they ended up, of course, completing the comeback. And maybe that's what gets them started back and going, as that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there's 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn will step up to the plate again. Home run in his third appearance of the night. Again, he's 2 for 4. 4 RBIs in the night as well. Again, just a great night for O'Hearn. Again, runners on second and third with 2 outs. Events for game 1, yep. Let's go ahead, Mike. Welcome on in. Here's the pitch, and that's a slider inside ball 1. Steal it forward. Yeah, I don't know, Trisk. We'll have to work on it for sure. Pittsburgh, no, okay, let's not do that. 1-0. Medina sets and delivers. That's going to be ripped to left. That's going to be a foul ball. And it's 1-1. Curious if you're more excited about the Steelers, Howard or Aller after Rodgers? Neither really. I don't really think either one of them, but I don't know. I'm not really worried about 2027. I'm worried about 2026. As O'Hearn sends this to left center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and probably 2. And yes, sir, it's 12-2 Pirates. O'Hearn with 6 RBIs on the night. Unbelievable performance from him. Hoist some more cones in the chat. Let's go, Bucs. Again, just a great night for O'Hearn. Staying inside. Again, swing looked awkward, but again, just making contact, soft contact over the middle. That will work every time. Speedy Gonzalez at the plate as Gonzalez sends this up the middle. That's a base hit as Gonzalez keeps it going. And the Pirates have batted around because Marcell Ozuna is at the plate. And of course, he led off the inning with the home run. But yeah, I mean, you know, I hope it's one of them, right? That'd be great if one of them can make it happen, but I don't know. They were drafted where they were for a reason, you know? That's kind of my mindset. Medina sets. He looks back at O'Hearn here. O'Hearn, I can't speak now, as that's going to be upstairs. Ball one. What is going on? Ball 1. Let's get some time. I'm terrible. 1-0 to Ozuna. Medina sets and fires. And that's going to be downstairs. Called a strike. Ozuna wanted to challenge. I mean, he challenges all the time, and he misses them. Would have been a good time to challenge there to get his confidence back. Or maybe not. Maybe he actually would have gotten his confidence, and then he'd lose challenges later. Here's the 1-1 Ozuna. That's going to be fouled back 1-2. Should keep track of that for the season. Yeah. Ozuna hits another one. That'd be crazy. Would be insane. Definitely will have to imagine it, though. I doubt it, but would be cool. 1-2 to Ozuna. And already a great game for him so far in 2026. This is probably his best game. Called strike 3, struck him out. Maybe not, I don't know. But again, very impressive by the Pirates. Go! As we go to the bottom of the 7th, the Pirates leading 12-2 over the Athletics. Man, oh man, what in the world? These guys came to play. Home run coming, not there. But appreciate your creation for hanging out. All right, 2 up for the Athletics will be Henry Bolte, Jeff McNeil, and Nick Kurtz. And thank you guys for hanging out for this one. It's been a great game for the Pirates. Man, oh man, we need more games like this. We really do. Of course, again, we can pretty much, I mean, I don't want to guarantee victory or anything. But again, with the Nationals loss today, the Pirates were to hold on to win, if they were. So I'll say if, because it's still an if. They would just be a game back. Okay, so definitely still very much alive. Again, still plenty of games to go. Of course, again, here's the National League standings. Again, the Braves on top of the NL East, Brewers on top of the NL Central, and the Dodgers on top of the NL West. Of course, again, these are accurate as of the beginning of today, not exactly live right now. Good night, Alex. Appreciate you, man. You have a good night. Appreciate you, man. And, of course, in the American League, the Yankees leading in the AL East, the White Sox in the AL Central, and the Mariners in the AL West. Of course, the Athletics, again, only a game and a half back of the Mariners, and currently have the final wild card spot in the AL. All right. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you're liking what you're listening to. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, likes just push out the stream to more potential viewers and tells YouTube that the small channel is doing a good job. And, of course, subscribing, it just means more sports on your YouTube feed. Hopefully you like sports. If you like sports, you're subscribing to Dr. Lane. Of course, the NFL is right around the corner, 84 days away. You love the NFL, you love this channel. That's where the channel is at its best. Evan Sisk on the mound, as that's going to be inside. Ball one is run away here in the bottom of the 7th. Again, Bolte's at the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the night. Sisk kicks and deals. That's going to be sent out to left center field. On the run, that ball is gone. All right, well, Bolte with his second home run of the year, as it's now 12-3.
Go!
Well, 9-run ball game, field goals. Steelers 12, Raiders 3. How about those Pirates? Yep. Anyone else surprised with the White Sox? Oh, yeah, I think everyone is. They have a really good, really solid, underrated team over there. So that's going to be a fastball at the knees for a called strike. So it looks like Alika Williams is pinch hitting for Jeff McNeil. One of the few A's to get on base tonight, and yet they pinch hit him, as that's going to be upstairs 1-1. Williams, again, a former Pirate. Going to do some damage against his former club. 1-1 to Williams. Sisk delivers. That's going to be hit to second. Lau with it. Throws to first for out number 1. And that'll flip the lineup over for Nick Kurtz, who is 1 for 3 on the night. Let's go on Hooks. Yep. Come on, bullpen. They need to get it together. Kurtz might get 2 more cracks. Probably just 1. Yeah, it'd be cool to see 2, but I doubt it. I don't see that happening. I'm Trisk. I'll take care of it tomorrow. Gotcha. Sisk kicks and delivers. That's going to be fouled back, going 193 on the fastball. They will fall apart. No, I don't think so. White Sox seem to be all right. Again, it's random games. That's not really a big deal. 0-1 the pitch, and that's ripped foul. 0-2, 81 on the changeup. Thank you again for the sub. Appreciate it. 94-37. Dennis Santana warming up for the Pirates. Again, it should be noted that the Pirates do have a day off tomorrow. So, again, you can kind of, throw out who you want, essentially. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a fastball away. 1-2 to Nick Kurtz. 10 minutes from PNC Park. Follow the Pirates faithfully. Have a small cone in your living room window. Nice. Yeah, I need to get a cone. I've yet to really get one. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. All right, good bounce back. Kurtz, by the way, striking out 3 times tonight. Man, again, if you can do that, that'll work. Again, Kurtz, a tremendous player. Entered today with an OPS of 1,000. That's definitely not going to be the case after tonight, barring, of course, a really good at-bat in the 9th. All right, that'll bring up Shea Langoliers, 0 for 2 with the walk tonight. The pitch. That misses downstairs. Ball 186 on the changeup. Field goals. Well, field goals, yeah. I mean, just all field goals. But, yeah, the Steelers 12, Raiders 3. Raiders need 3 more field goals to make it happen. So that's going to be outside. 2-0. 2-0 to Langoliers. Appreciate you, Alec, for hanging out. 2-0 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Really love the feature there. Again, providing the stats in the games. That is just a cool thing. The ticker is going to be a game changer, I think, for football. 2-1 the pitch. That's going to be skied to shallow center. Mangum is booking it. He's on the run. He's turning, and he makes the catch. Actually, that was not Mangum. That was Billy Cook. Regardless, he is out. As we go to the top of the 8th, the Pirates 12, A's 3. Pardon me, yeah, Rockies this weekend, yep. Guarantee you, Connor could have played last week. If you ever pitched before and experienced arm strain, you'd see what I'm talking about. Oh, I guess so. Kind of suspect. Might be more going on than they're saying, but who knows? Possibly, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that it's been this long. So, and thank you for the subs. I really do appreciate it. That is awesome. Again, trying to get to 10,000 by NFL season. All right, Orioles 5, Mariners 1. Again, that's the only other game happening, so it looks like the Orioles will win. And I'm sure the A's fans tuning in, if there are still any, probably enjoying that because, yeah, the A's going to need a really good offensive output in the last 6 outs. All right, the Mets 9, Reds 1, Royals 6, Nationals 2, Marlins 12, Phillies 4. Giants again swept the Braves today, 2-0. The Astros over the Tigers 4-2. Padres 6, Cardinals 1, Dodgers 5, Rays 4, Diamondbacks 8, Angels 1, Blue Jays 3, Red Sox 0, Yankees 10, White Sox 5, Brewers 9, Indians 4, and the Cubs 8, Rockies 6. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you have enjoyed the broadcast despite my errors. Countless errors. There have been plenty. Due up for the Pirates will be Jake Mangum if he's out there. I'm assuming that they switched out O'Hearn and put Mangum over there. That's my guess. I genuinely would not know. So it's supposedly Mangum, Trillo, Davis, barring any defensive changes. So we'll see. Steelers 12, Raiders 3. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Again, when I see a football score, I will compare football teams for sure. Again, football is always on the mind. That's outside ball one of Mangum. Mangum is at the plate. He's 1 for 4 on the night. Again, appreciate you, Rob. Medina sets and delivers. That's in there for a called strike 0-1 to Mangum. Or it's 1-1 to Mangum. What the heck am I talking about? Got fooled by Pitt Sportsnet. Regardless, here's the pitch to Mangum. That's inside. What did I just say? I don't even remember now. I think it's 2-1, but the scorebug says 1-1. Yeah, it's 2-1. Okay, yeah, 2-1 to Mangum. Brain fart, I guess. I don't know, but same with them. Here's the pitch to Mangum. That's upstairs. Called a strike. Not a good call at all. 2-2. How will the wild card tighten up with Griffin coming back? Well, I don't know. Again, the Pirates just need to keep winning, and it'll all sort itself out. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Mangum. Again, the Pirates, with the win tonight, will move 1 game back due to the Nationals' loss. So, I mean, Pirates just gotta focus on who's in front of them, and they certainly did tonight. As this is Jared Triolo, who's 2 for 3 on the night and was hit by a pitch. Medina delivers, breaking ball inside, ball 1. And thank you, Ricky. I don't know. I messed up so many times tonight, but I appreciate it. Having fun because the Pirates are having fun. That's always good. If the Pirates were losing 12-3, this is miserable. The 1-0 to Triolo. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Definitely have been on the opposite side of this for sure. One and 1 to Triolo. Medina readies and fires. That's a chopper foul, and it's 1-2 to Triolo. UNC TCU. Yep, ready for it. And unsure if I'm calling anything like that at the beginning. I have to see what ESPN, if they're If they don't block the games, then I'm not calling ESPN games. I have my secret formula of what I know what games they do not show on YouTube. But if they do show those games, or they don't show those games, then I am 100% calling that game. But probably not the first week. I will just take the risk and not call it. If it's not being shown, it's not being shown. Called strike 3, struck him out. Trello goes down. Goes down looking. And there's 2 outs. And Henry Davis at the plate. He is 1 for 3 on the night and was hit by a pitch. Very tight wild card. Yep, for sure. And thank you, Anthony. Nice. Yeah, they have. I forgot her name, but she's like she's the one that they kind of really. I mean, she's not the best. That's gonna be found back 0-1. She's just. I can't remember her name, but yeah, she had so many bad calls a few years ago, and she was making waves with just how bad she was. The 0-1 to Davis. That's a grounder to first. I don't know what this camera angle is. That was the worst camera angle in the world. Kurtz takes it himself and steps on the bag. I mean, I guess. That was horrible by the Pirates, the Sportsnet pit, because I could not see what was happening. They kept the same camera as the pitching camera the entire time. I did not see where the ball was. Regardless, Davis is out, and yeah. Well, we go to the bottom of the third. The Pirates 12, A's 3. I should have just listened to the A's broadcast. I assure you that wouldn't have happened over there. Or maybe it would have. I don't know. All right, 2 up for the Athletics is going to be Tyler Soderstrom, Jacob Wilson, and Joe. I don't know what I'm talking about. Jonah Heim. Jonah Heim. All right, so there you go again. Thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Trello hit anything tonight? Yeah, Trello's yeah, he's 2 for 3. No, 2 for 4. Now he has 2 for 4. He got on base 3 times. Folks, you know what? Since I do have, give me a sec. Let me just confirm. So I do have some gifted memberships that I can give out. Should I wait until I'm back on Saturday, or do I do it now? I have 10. I can give out. I'll do 5. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I wait that way? Because, like, yeah, again, I give them out, and then, of course, there's 2 days where I'm not, like, streaming, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like there'd be 2 days wasted. So, I feel like I should probably wait Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably what I'll do. Thank you for the sub, even though I don't deserve it tonight. I do appreciate it, though. One more sub till 94.39 or 94.40. Like I said, I've mailed it. I'm shocked. I don't deserve it. One more sub till 94.40. 11 more subs to 94.50. It would be cool to get there. If everyone were to sub right now, we would hit it. You want to see that counter tick up? Just subscribe if you haven't done so. Come on. Look, there's the brain rot. There's the short form content. You want to see the numbers move? There you go. Jiggle the keys. All right. Dennis Santana on the mound for the Pirates. 4.66 ERA. As he readies to face Soderstrom. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. 94 on the sinker. Pit Dad saying now. Up to you. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to Soderstrom. That's going to be hit foul, and it's 0-2. Camera was overexposed for a second, which is probably why they didn't show it. Oh, really? Appreciate it, Jay. You have a good night. Stream East. Yeah, everyone knows Stream East. 0-2 to Soderstrom. Wait till Saturday. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Saturday. Just so they can take advantage of the emojis for 2 extra days. So like I said, I give them out now. That's 2 days lost because I won't be streaming tomorrow or Friday. That's upstairs. 1 and 2. 94.41. Look at that. Appreciate you guys. Look at that. Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you guys. That's awesome. 1-2 counts. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Struck him out. 88 on the changeup. Backwards K. One away as heard on Dr. Delay. And that'll bring up Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3 on the night. 2 RBI single in his last appearance. It looks like Wilson's going to make way for Max Muncy. So interesting. The guy that's had success. They're taking him out. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Going again, they did the same thing with McNeil. He was 0 for 1 with the walk, but again, at the time, was one of the few guys to really do something, at least getting on base. 0-1 to Muncy. Santana delivers. That's going to be fouled back 0-2. Thank you again for the other sub. Appreciate it. 94-42. That is great. You guys are awesome. 0-2 to Muncy. Santana readies, rocks, and fires. Checks his swing. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Another backwards K for Santana. Look at this guy go. We're looking at 2025 Santana for a little bit. If we get him back, just eases the burden on the pen. Well, we'd have to give up. Several bogus streamers. Yes, there are a lot of them. Thank you, Brian. Yes. Zach Eloff coming up. He will be up next batter after Heim. Whether that's here in the 8th or the 9th, we'll see. If Heim gets on, he'll be up next. If not, then he'll be up in the 9th. So that's going to be fouled back 0-1 to Jonah Heim. He's gone on every single time tonight. He's 2 for 2 with the walk. One of the few A's to really have success against the Pirates tonight. Again, he didn't even play the last 2 games, as that's downstairs 1-1. 88 on the changeup. Need the backwards K emoji? I guess so. You're a poet and you know it. You don't know it. 1-1. The pitch. Inside. Just misses with the slider. 2-1. 86 on said slider. You let Santana pitch the rest of the game? I don't know. Let's see how the setback goes. 2-1. Santana readies and delivers. That's going to be sent out to right center. On the run is Cook. And Cook makes the catch, round number 3. I would not. 1, 2, 3. Get his confidence back up. He's good. I would bring out someone else. Bring out another guy that's struggled as of late. So anyone. We go to the top of the 9th. The Pirates leading 12-3 over the Athletics. It's not even the good Max Money. That is very true. It is not the good one. Langler's due to smack one. He might not come back up. We'll see. Again, Geloff will be due up for the bottom of the 9th. All right. Let's see what we got here for the Pirates. It's going to be the top of the order. Spencer Horwitz, Brandon Lowe, Brian Reynolds again. There could be some defensive replacements out there that I'm not aware of. I know Cook is out there. I'm assuming he replaced O'Hearn, but I genuinely would not know yet. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It's free. We are 8 subscribers away from 9450. So thank you guys. Again, a really good night for us. Again, these are, I mean, we got... What do we have? We had 9418, I want to say, at the beginning. So that's 24 subs. Yeah, I mean, that was like we were getting those numbers in March and April and May, but June has really kicked my butt. So, again, the Pirates have been getting their butts kicked, so maybe that's what it is. But again, after the All-Star break, it'll catch up again. It'll start really picking up. All right, well, again, we'll just check out the other game. Again, you guys already know what happened to the other stuff. So, okay, well, that game finished. The Orioles did defeat the Mariners 5-3. So the Orioles now 35-40. The Mariners fall to 38-37. So if this result holds, the Athletics will not lose any ground on the Mariners. So there's that. Pretty cool the Pirates stars got a hit. Yeah, no, the Pirates really did something. And of course, Mads called the Horwitz home run. We'll see if it happens here, as that's a fastball outside, ball 197 on the fastball. Well, no, again, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. That is awesome. You guys are awesome. Horwitz again 2 for 4 on the night with the walk. A pair of doubles. Here's the pitch that's in the dirt. Nice snag by Heim. It's 2-0. Very nice. Imagine an hit parlay with the Pirates. 1 hit for each guy. That would have been, yeah, no kidding, Jet. That would have been huge. 2-0 to Horwitz. Checks his swing. Does not go. 3-0. I think Medina heard about Mads calling Horwitz's shot, so it doesn't look like Medina's going to let him have that. 3-0 to Horwitz, the pitch. And that's upstairs. Ball. Oh, my gosh. That was a horrible call. Horwitz was ready to go to first. I was ready to write down a walk for Horwitz. No, sir. 3-1 on a very bad call. Horwitz not challenging. He doesn't really care. I would, though. I mean, hey, that's on base percentage. There it is. It's ball 4. Just a pitch later. The umpire's looking around like, he wants to go home. So Horwitz on base tonight 4 times. Just really good stuff. Looks like Lau makes way for Callahan. Callahan, again, a very impressive bat. Has been very impressive since being called up from AAA. Batting .323, OPS of 1093 on the year. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs on the season. Again, really good stuff. Here's the pitch. That's fouled back 0-1. Again, what a guy this guy could be. I mean, just to... Again, because obviously the Pirates are really solid when it comes to the starters. Obviously, again, no Griffin, no Cruz, but we got a guy on the bench that can just come in and be a potential threat. It's like, man, like you really, really kind of love this offense. Again, you already do, but this takes it to another level if you trust a guy on the bench. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Callahan chasing in the dirt. No, I mean, I think she was doing all right, but yeah. Hopefully Miss Donna's doing okay. 0-2 to Callahan. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. I gas him up for him to gas his way to the dugouts. 1 out. And that'll bring up Billy Cook. Cook is replacing Reynolds. This is his first at-bat since early May. I want to say it was the Giants series. It has been a long time. He's just really, again, a base runner and a late-game defensive replacement. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle for a called strike. Again, Cook batting .190 on the year. Not exactly, again, the best bat in the world. Humps need to lay off the Pepsi, I guess so. Oh, 0-1 to Cook. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. 0-2. Cook letting a pitch right down the middle go and then swings at 1 in the dirt. Again, it's OPS 381. No homers, no RBIs. Home run coming. All right, we'll see. Hi, Doc. Go Pirates. Appreciate you, Sin Bin, for hanging out. 0-2. Medina sets. And delivers as Cook sends this to left center. Backing up is Bolte, makes the catch. Throws it in for out number 2. And we'll see another pinch hitter. So no O'Hearn. Not too sure who this is going to be. Maybe it's Valdez. Yeah, it's going to be Valdez. All right, Valdez will step up again. He's also struggled. He's really been struggling. I think he's batting like 100. I genuinely don't know, but we'll say I know a lot of you guys like him. I mean, I like him too. He's got the power, but I mean, if you're batting 100, that's just bad. Yes, that's foul back 0-1. Folks, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream for all your hockey needs. Of course, hockey is over, but again, if you're a hockey fan, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. And of course, he calls baseball as well. Starting to call a lot of baseball as of late, so make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. Friend of the channel. And again, I appreciate you, man, for hanging out. 0-2 to Valdez, as that's a swing and a miss there. Again, runner on first with 2 outs. Pirates leading 12-3 over the Athletics. Chris Boswell with 4 field goals. I actually don't know. I don't remember who the Raiders kicker is, as that's upstairs ball 1. I guess it's still Carlson. He only has a field goal there. 1-2 to Valdez. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Valdez. But the Pirates lead by 9 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Pirates leading 12-3 over the Athletics. Due up for the Athletics. It's going to be Zach Giloff, Lawrence Butler, and Henry Bolte. Oh, my Billy. BW, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Folks, make sure to check out Orioles Birdwatcher. I don't see him in the chats, but search him up. Make sure to subscribe. Again, he just crossed 5,000 subscribers. And, of course, again, the Orioles just won. They beat the Mariners. So I know some of you Athletic fans will like that. Show some love to the Orioles Birdwatcher. Again, he covers all Orioles baseball. And, of course, he'll cover the playoffs as well. But, yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Good to see the bird-watching crew in here as we are looking to pull the final curtain on the Athletics.
And now, the final curtain.
Sideshow Bob trying to kill Bart. That is.
And now,
that's
the
that.
final curtain.
Hopefully the Pirates can take the series. I know it's 9 runs, but I'm sorry. I still think it. I really genuinely believe that the Athletics could still come back. I'm not even kidding. I've seen it happen before. And again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Again, appreciate you, Michael. Chante, appreciate it, man. Scott, George, thank you guys for coming over. Thank you for supporting the channel. Miss Donna, hopefully, again, you're doing all right. And Burley, appreciate you, man, for hanging out still. I know it's late. All right. We'll see what the Pirates can do. 9-run lead. We'll see if they can hold it. See if they can hold it. Zach Giloff again at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Barring a pinch hitter. Yep, he is up there. Isaac Matson for the Pirates is on the mound. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1, 92 on the fastball. 3.86 ERA on the year. Opponent batting average of 241. Again, really solid last year. Just they kind of figured him out this year. But it's been okay. Again, he had one appearance where he didn't allow a run as Giloff sends this to left, backing up at the wall. He's at the wall, leaping, cannot make the catch. That ball is gone. So Zach Giloff with a solo shot here to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And it is 12-4. Giloff with his 11th home run of the season. Cuts the lead to 8. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Pirates did awesome. Yep, for sure. Exxon Valdez. I guess so. Matson, yeah. Again, I like Matson, but yeah, sometimes can just be bad. You're a tough woman. All right, gotcha. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Butler. Butler has struck out 3 times tonight. Oh, 0-1 to Butler. Matson readies. Sets and fires. That's a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2. Tough as nails, exactly. Bullpen can't blow this. There's no way. And that's why they're going to blow it. 0-2. Matson readies. Kicks and deals. That's a fastball upstairs. 1-2. 94 on the fastball. And thank you for the redirect there, BW. I appreciate it. And hopefully your stream went well. Yeah, I know you're not here, but still, regardless. 1-2 the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. 95 on the fastball. The count is 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Madsen sets and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 outs away from the Pirates climbing back over the 500 mark. Again, there was a lot of noise about when the Pirates again dropped under 500. They would never be back above it. Don't you just love looking at other Pirate fans talk about the Pirates? I think they've never cheered a day for this team. That's a half-hearted swing there by Bolte. Strike one. Oh, and 1 count. Madsen readies, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Fooled him with the slider. 0-2. Right down the middle, breaking ball. We hit out 80% of the time. Yep. Let's see a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Yeah, we don't want that. We do not want that. 0-2 counts. Madsen sets. Rocks and fires. Breaking ball in the dirt. Nice pick by Davis. It's 1-2 to Bolte. You're very welcome, Miss Donna. Madsen taking his time and delivers. Breaking ball just outside. 2-2. Pirate fans want the call. That was indeed off the plate. Two and 2 to Bolte. Is Madsen again taking his time, just letting this go all the way down to 1. The pitch. That's in the dirt. 3-2. Just dragging this game out. Believe it or not, with all the runs scored, still not at 3 hours yet. 2 hours and 50 minutes. The 3-2, and that's going to be sent out to center field. Backing up. He's at the track. Leaping, and oh, what a catch by Billy Cook! Cook cooking with the glove, and there's 2 outs. Would not have been a home run, but a leaping grab at the wall. Definitely would have been a double, maybe a triple. But that is rendered moot. Maybe it was going gone. Maybe. Regardless, it's a fly out, and the Pirates are out away from taking the series in Sacramento. Alika Williams at the plate. 0 for 1 of the night, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back 0-1. Man, 9 likes for 240. Wow, we crush on likes. Thank you guys for that. That is awesome. Like I said, likes just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers. That is great. I do appreciate it. Had a good turnout tonight, too, despite the score. The 0-1, that's right down the middle. Called strike. 0-2, and the Athletics are down to their final strike. Oh, and 2 as Madsen leans in, and Davis is going to come out and talk. And he's getting booed by the A's fans that are ready to go home. I mean, if they want to go home, just go. But this is kind of weird. 0-2, 2 outs, nobody on. You're up by 8. And Davis is having a chat with Madsen. That's kind of odd. Maybe they're discussing dinner plans or something. Because that was... I don't know. This seems very just out of place. Oh, and 2 counts. Madsen sets and fires. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the former Pirates. To end the game, raise the Jolly Roger. There was no doubt about it. The Pirates move to 38 and 37. The Athletics fall to 36 and 38. That was a good one. The Pirates offense proving to live up to their high-powered offense again. 5th in runs. They just know how to They know how to put up runs, folks. That's why this team has a shot. And, of course, again, with the way the games kind of worked out today, the Nationals losing means the Pirates, of course, with the win, will only be a game back of the wild card. Of course, again, still plenty of games to go. They can go up, they can go down. But again, the season definitely not over for those, of course, suggesting that the season was over after the Marlins series, folks. I promise you it's not football. The games don't matter as much. It's the sum of its parts, folks. That's what baseball is all about. It's 162. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you did enjoy the broadcast. Make sure, again, to leave a like before you go if you have not done so already. Make sure to subscribe. Again, we're trying to get to 10,000 by the time this hits 0. So make sure to subscribe. Again, I do appreciate you guys. Really good turnout tonight. I really do thank you. And again, a reminder that I will not be here tomorrow. The Pirates are off. Friday, again, I'll still be on my little vacation. We're leaving tomorrow morning. I'll be back Saturday afternoon to evening to call, again, the Pirates-Rockies. That's going to be late as well. So I will hopefully see you guys there. And, of course, again, if you're a A's fan, well, hey, you guys were pretty great. I really did appreciate you guys. For the most part, opposing fan bases have been pretty good. I really am being honest there for the most part. And, of course, the A's fans were really, really good. By the way, I don't know. I thought I saw the Trisk comment about the pizza. I'm sorry. Little Nicky's Pizza is the greatest pizza in the world. I would pay $30 for pizza. I would. Even if I'm broke. And maybe that's why I'm broke. Because I would do it. But that's just me. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your night. And again, I will miss you guys. But I will be back on Saturday to call the Pirates-Rockies. And hopefully, again, the Pirates win on Friday. I will see you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your night. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you Saturday night right here on the Dr. DeLay Sports Network. Peace and good night.
9 innings underneath the lights. Some dreams once, some fell tonight. Fastballs faded into the dark. Echo still alive out in the park. Scoreboard glowing through the haze. Summer moments slowly fade. Every pitch and every play, another memory to replay. And the crowd rolls out into the night, while the stadium still shines bright. One last call at the ballpark tonight. Highlights playing under fading lights. Every city, every team still chasing one more summer dream. From the first pitch to the final say. Thanks for watching with Dr. DeLay. With Dr. DeLay. From Boston nights to Wrigley skies, Dodger blue and Anaheim lights, Steel City hopes and Texas heat, every road and every seat, Seattle rain and desert glow, the Bronx, Atlanta down below, 30 teams and countless days, all connected through this game. And tomorrow brings another fight, another game beneath the lights. One last call at the ballpark tonight. Highlights playing under fading lights. Every city, every team still chasing one more summer dream. From the first pitch to the final say. Thanks for watching with Dr. DeLay. With Dr. DeLay. Lightning all along the shore. Pittsburgh always wanting more. Win or lose, the fans remain, waiting for the next game. PNC lights against the sky. River reflections drifting by. Summer baseball fades away. See you next time on Dr. DeLay.
the Jolly Roger.